for what she had dealt with. Period and point blank. I got up here and that's the first thing I said was address Poetic. And then Bella said, well, she said it didn't happen. I say, okay, well, what am I to do if she didn't say it? She's saying she said it, but y'all want me to rally around a woman who say she didn't say it? And I don't be in Poetic's box, and Poetic don't have me in her box. And I don't have Poetic in my box. There's a big difference, but y'all refusing to see the difference. Because y'all still want to do the same shit that, just like Kappa said, y'all don't give a fuck about if somebody unalives or not. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care about anything but that dollar. That's all y'all care about. Everything is fun and everything is content. So you can argue with yourself, AJ.
I promise I plan to. You gonna drop down? Listen, my whole thing is Poetic, the whole situation with her, when you heard about it, you up in a box arguing about how people don't need to be male-centered and your ass ain't making 13 fucking videos. You was making videos and crying when you heard Slim wanted to self-delete. Slim, the drunk who set women on fire and threaten women's lives and tell women that they kids should unalive and tell women that they should drive off of cliffs with his child in the fucking car with him. That Slim said he was gonna self-delete, gaslit my whole fucking panel, went dancing and boogie oogie in next door 5 seconds later, and you was somewhere making a fucking video, 13 of them, a baker's fucking dozen about it, crying about Slim. You've yet to shed a tear over Poetic. That was my point.
Shed
Okay.
a tear over a woman who said it never happened. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm cooking breakfast. You want me to shed a tear over a woman who said it never happened? Because I literally came up here sending my empathetic and sympathetic sentiments to Poetic. That's the first thing I did when I got in the box. Correct, Bella? Isn't that what I said? So what do you
That
tell
is, and I
AJ? Please
stopped
don't
you.
come off of mute. That's exactly what
Empathetic
I
and
did. And I said I
sympathetic
was gonna
ain't
lay off of
13
Poetic. That's why I
videos,
called her
girl.
poetic and not
Wait, but
hoetic.
let her get it out, AJ.
That's why
Go
I
ahead,
called her
drop.
poetic and not hoetic like I had been. So please stop making excuses. Let's not forget. Let's never forget. You begged Slim after he did all of those despicable things. Oh, threatening to set people on fire, threatening people, kids, threatening even your kids are making derogatory things about your kid's life to you, to your face. He did all of these despicable things, but yet you still was in his box and he still was in your no, your box. Never forget that. We're not the same. I don't care how you try to
Well, Queen,
paint it, flip it,
here,
slap
I
it, flip
think
it, and
that's
rub
my
it down.
point.
We are not the
I think
same,
that's my
AJ. We
point.
are
We
not.
are the
That's why
same
you're
because you
okay with going to the
confused.
extent of
Slim
not letting it go.
immediately,
You're
that's
triggered. That's
why.
you know the truth. That's why you won't let me talk. You know the truth, and that's why you keep bringing it up. You know the truth deep down inside of you, the woman who always shed a tear for everybody. You know how it looked. You know it. That's why you won't let it go. That's why we keep arguing about it because you keep bringing it up. I made 13 videos. I didn't make 13. I probably made 5, but I made them to address people who was addressing my comments derogatorily. It wasn't about you, but you made it about you. None of this was about you, but you made it about you because you knew deep down that you were wrong. So just live with it. It's okay. We all are wrong sometimes, and we all have to eject some things that we do and then redo it. Okay, it's okay, AJ. Now let me
Okay,
go finish cooking.
Your Honor, I'd actually like to bring
I
back
hope
case
y'all go back to. I hope y'all go back to the court
as
case.
well.
We didn't
I
even
would
come up
like.
here for this, but
I'm
she
sorry.
wants to talk
Can you
about it
tell me in one moment?
because it
You
hurts
just
her.
said you was
She
going back to
knows she was
cooking.
wrong.
You just said you was going back to cooking. Now you stopped cooking to try to save Slim bitch ass life, and now you're up here to stop cooking to talk about poetic that you claim you came up here to do so much for. The minute you heard about Slim, you went and made a video telling me I didn't do enough. Now, where is what you did when you heard about poetic? Because if all you did was come up here and say you gonna lay off, you didn't do enough. That's my point. And we counted your videos one by one. You had 13 of them. And I'll be sure to play them all next week since you seem to forget all the motherfucking lies you keep telling.
Okay,
All right.
I have a question. Then I'll drop.
Oh no, you good. Go ahead.
I still ain't got to. Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
No, hold
Erica,
on,
there,
Erica. Listen. I'm sorry, girl. It is a lot going on. So if you got skipped over, it's not intentional. My apologies.
Erica actually.
Oh no, hold on, Erica. Go ahead. Erica, you gonna speak?
No, I didn't know she was a mod. Mods take precedence. I'll respect that first.
Yeah, no, but I didn't realize you've been waiting because a lot has been going on. So try to keep it in order. My bad. What were you going to say?
No, what I was saying is that when you asked Glock about the call, getting back to the case, when you asked Glock what was the call about, she said that it was about the news, and we're talking about the HB news that she had got notice about um, Kev and the news with HB. It was never anything about motherfucker. Sorry, it was never about anything about self deletion or anything of that nature. She then followed up with it. And on the call yesterday, yesterday on the live, she said that she called Malcolm. She called Malcolm as well. And Kappa also said that Glock called her with the mess, with the saying about the unalivement. So again, Glock is still in the center of this and still lying. So it had nothing to do with any unalivement. She set Kappa up with that and told her that just so, like, and made just so she can get her attention, I guess. And then it flipped on some other shit and just start cussing her out. Like, why? It's still the why.
Okay, Your Honor, getting back to
There
the
was
case,
never any. There
I'm
was
sorry,
never
getting
any
back.
evidence of. There was never any evidence of any self harm or unalivement or anything. She definitely just said a blatant lie. She said multiple times on that live on the recording while she was live. I called Malcolm today. She said that she DM'd him. So it was just it's just lies keep piling up.
Yes, Your Honor. And if we're discussing lies that are piling up, I'd like to start with the first lie of Poetic saying she never even sent a nude, and reminding everyone that we wouldn't be here if Slim and Poetic didn't take a conversation between Glock and Poetic about a live wherein Glock was trying to assist Poetic and turn it into Glock threatening Poetic to release childhood trauma and abuse and assault. Things that we don't have any proof that Glock has ever done or would do to anybody, including Poetic. So if we're going to talk about, the lies that are piling up, we would have to start with the initial lie that even got us here, Your Honor, which would be Slim saying that what Glock was holding over their heads was one thing, Poetic saying what Glock was holding over their heads was something else, and the proof being that Glock was holding just removing Poetic's lies live for whatever she was going to go and address. Now, at on top of the lies, if we were just addressing the lies again that are just piling up, Poetic, like I told you, told us that she found out about Slim. I'm sorry, she found out about Six and she quit. Okay, that we found out later is absolutely not true. That along with several other things that Poetic said in her Saturday live, like apparently today Glock is the devil. And last week on Saturday, she couldn't think of anything bad to say about Glock. Those are her words verbatim.
But
So
AJ, after
there's a
drag
lot of
talk,
that is going on.
would you have those same sentiments about somebody who's sitting here putting out all these messages and stuff that said they quote unquote love you and that they friends and that they was this
Yeah,
and they was that,
I would
and
have
then
those sentiments about things that are starting from the date that happened. What Poetic came up here this morning and attempted to do was gaslight the entire room and make them think that way back in July, she stopped dealing with Glock when she then later told us Glock stopped dealing with her. B, that she stopped dealing with Glock because who would deal with the devil back in July? When in February she came and told us that she had nothing bad to say about Glock. Now, either she was lying then or she's lying now, but either way she lied, Erica.
but if you or you gonna maybe she lied to save her ass. I don't have a dog in this fight, right? But she like shit. Hey, the girl still threatening her. She still felt like and then she like what? Fuck it. Because remember before she went off on Glock, she said I have nothing bad to say about Glock. None of that stuff until Glock came up there and started barking at her. Remember the sequence of how it happened when she said that
And
she didn't have nothing.
she didn't say anything bad, Erica. She just became the devil. The devil. It's a very strong
But
word
the
to use.
devil released the
The
messages.
devil
It was a sequence
today.
of events. You gotta follow the timeline.
Follow the timeline, Erica. And the devil started today, February the 8th. Back in July, Poetic, once again, started with she quit fooling with Glock because she felt unappreciated. She said that Saturday last week. Today, we find out that Glock quit fooling with her own words. So what I'm saying to you is she ain't so much the devil that she quit fooling with her. Glock quit fooling with her. So again, when I get all of the messages and I can really lay eyes on all of the lies, I'm not gonna deny that Glock has got some in there too. We done already counted a few. But I am telling you that from the moment this story with Slim and Poetic has come out, they have both been lying about all of it. And there is a reason as to why. Not sure of it yet. Maybe we will get to the bottom when we do the case.
I do have another question. You said that Poetic said that she never sent the news. We do know that Kev held alive and said that Poetic did that. Was there ever alive? Because I may have missed it. That Kev actually showed that she sent that girl news, or are we basing this off of what Kev said was done?
No, what are you talking about? Yes,
I'm
Kev,
asking. No, I'm at. Oh, that's what I'm saying.
yes.
I mean, that's why I said I missed that. Okay.
Y'all don't remember Kev sent the shit. He showed it and sent the shit to HB for HB to see. And then Poetic came talking about, yes, she did it. She didn't that same thing she did Saturday. Fuck us all. Kiss her fucking ass. That type of shit. She pulled the Libra.
Counselor, you being messy.
Misunderstood.
Thank you. So I just have a question. People will easily believe a lie and need receipts for the truth. How does that make sense?
Mm. Oh, it's quiet now. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was a question for the panel. I thought that was an empirical question. She said people will easily believe a lie and require evidence for the truth. Is that what she said?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
A-
Well, that wasn't a question for me. My name, not people. Anybody else? Any people up here?
AJ,
Well,
there's a comment down here said that didn't AJ keep quiet
What's up, Godo?
about some details about Libra after she warned people, then spoke more after she was exposed? I don't
Absolutely
know.
about details. But from the moment I opened my mouth on the front end about Libra, I told y'all the bitch couldn't be trusted. I told y'all she didn't like none of y'all motherfuckers and gave you names. I just didn't tell you what the bitch said. I told you all of this. You didn't believe me. The truth. Now, you all are now the people that misunderstood was just talking about. Because when I gave you the truth, you required proof and kept fucking with the fat ass hoe. Done threw birthday parties and every goddamn thing. I've been told you the hoe was lying. Threw a fat ass chin, both of them.
The
All
comment
both
said
of them.
that's exactly what's happening now, AJ.
So don't play with me.
With
No,
poet,
no, that's not exactly what's happening now. When
I'm
Poetic
reading you the
had
comments.
Okay, well, fuck the comments. Speak with your own brain because you know that's not true. When Poetic had the opportunity to speak on Glock with her voice that she had just gotten back from Slim that made her so free, her words were, I have nothing bad to say about Glock. Not, there are some bad things I can say, but I won't with my freedom. She's free.
Counselor, do you think maybe that Poetic went that route because she was still attempting to not make Glock go to the streets about her business?
No, because she had done already put her business out on Saturday's Live. First of
But
all,
but
wait,
she
hold on.
had
Let's be
but
clear.
she had followed directions by not mentioning Glock's name in that video. And then
And then
she also
lacked to
came
follow
out.
them when
Thank
she
you,
got
Lady
her voice.
20. But she also came out and still not said nothing bad about Glock. Slim actually did. So that's why she's probably referring to Slim gave her voice because Slim brought the business out. You
Oh,
see what I'm saying?
but then the business was not all facts. Do you understand?
She
Slim's
got
business.
Saturday and said
Let me
Slim
be
told no
clear. Let me be clear
lies.
about something. Slim's business and Poetic's business are two totally different things. Okay? They are two totally different things. Slim had a relationship with Glock. Poetic had a relationship with Glock. And Slim and Poetic had a relationship with Glock. That is evident by those text messages where she went and told Glock Slim pumped her 3 times and gave a tablespoon full of doggone mayonnaise. Okay? They all had separate relationships.
Exactly. But I'm saying to you, then, counselor, what I'm saying to you is what was your client so worried about getting put out about her if it was going to be all about Slim and Poetic's business, period?
I'm so glad that you said that, dear, because there's actually much more to Poetic. There's actually much more to Poetic than just her dealings with Slim. Didn't I just tell you? She was just speaking to Glock about dealings with another gentleman who's very iconic on this app. There are
Shit.
other
Well, I
things
didn't
in
hear
these
that.
messages, like she dogging Bella. I just read it. There are other things in these messages, like her dogging Erica. I just read it. You understand? There's much
But
more in
once
these
again,
messages than
but
poetic
counselor,
childhood essay that clearly nobody wants to take part in enjoying. But y'all just talk Bella into not even playing mine, and half of y'all can't even stand me. It's
and
not fun to sit and listen to nobody essay. There was
I
more than
agree
that.
with you on that, counselor. I agree with you on that, right? But I'm saying to you is that the threat was directly towards what Poetic would have said about Glock. But all we keep finding out is what Poetic said about everybody else, but what she was going to say about your client.
I think that's my point, dear. You're missing it. That was the actual point. You just made it. There wasn't anything to say about Glock up until Glock cleared her name and said the things and delivered the things that proved Poetic was a liar.
But what is Glock clearing up?
Are you serious? I just told you.
Yes, what is she clearing up?
Everything that
So
Poetic
Glock,
said was an
so what?
untruth.
But exactly what is Glock clearing up? Glock said that she wants to clear up extortion. What about any of those messages had to do with extortion?
No, I don't believe. Okay, wait a minute now. Didn't I tell you the court case is gonna definitely have to be who's the biggest liar? I don't believe that Glock. I don't think Glock even understands the definition of extortion. Okay, because I don't know why she kept saying that. Ain't nobody even said extortion. They said blackmail with their business, and I'm sure from
Well,
reading
okay,
some of the
sir.
messages,
What?
this is the business she talking about.
Mhm.
Wait, you blanked out.
Frankie,
Hello.
you on mute, baby. Frankie, you on mute.
Okay, I'm back. What did you say, AJ? My bad. Go ahead, AJ.
No, I was done. I was waiting on you.
I didn't hear what you said. Can you say it again? My signal went out. I'm sorry.
Oh, I said the extortion word the first time I heard it was Glock going to Poetic saying, "When I extorted you." Slim said blackmail from the very beginning. I don't know that my client even understood the word she kept using. So I don't know where that even arose from, quite honestly. It was blackmail. And what Poetic provided as proof for blackmail that she was talking about, I'm not talking about Slim, Poetic, was her childhood traumas and then provided proof about a live being taken down. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay, I understand that when it comes to Poetic, right? But what was the big thing to me is that what would all that have to prove with what Glock had going on? Because Glock only came out of the background because Slim mentioned her name in regards to that 60K that Kappa mentioned.
Spam my personal gift, y'all. Spam my personal gift, y'all. That's my personal gift. AJ, I got one too, girl. That's my personal gift, girl. Yeah,
This
so
ain't jury,
shout out to
baby. Okay, wait.
yeah,
Thank
girl.
you, K
I don't
Black.
think you're
Thank you,
paying
everybody, for the
attention.
gifts.
I don't think you're paying attention to what I'm saying, Frankie. When Slim came forward, Slim introduced Glock's name because Glock is telling the business on the back end. That I can admit. Yes, she does that to everyone, me included. I'm no stranger to Glock doing that. Okay, so what I'm saying to you is, Slim heard what Kappa said, and Slim brought Glock's name to the front. When Kappa said that, it was just Kappa saying it.
Why would Glock have to protect Kappa saying something that was just being said about 60K if none
I
of
don't
it was
think Glock
true
was.
at
I don't
all?
think Glock was come at this point. Glock's presence is not to protect Kappa at all. I don't think
May
that
I
Glock is
provide
here to
some
protect.
clarity?
I don't think Glock is here to protect anybody but Glock.
May I provide a particular clarity to a definition? So, extortion is broader. Blackmail is very specific.
Okay, can you read out the definition between the two for the audience that may not know the difference?
Okay, blackmail is a specific non-violent form of extortion that involves threatening to reveal damaging, private, or incriminating information unless demands, usually money, are met. While extortion is the broader, often violent crime of obtaining property or services through coercion, threats of physical harm, or abuse of authority. So those are just one is a specific form of the other.
Okay, so extortion didn't happen, like we said. Glock used the wrong word. There was no violence suggested that I could tell. But blackmail is the correct word that Slim used. Correct?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh, so
Issue.
thank you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
What is the comments in the below are saying that Slim used the word extortion.
Slim
Okay,
did
but
not use
Slim did
extortion.
not use the word extortion. So
Glock
read.
used it actually. AJ Glock used it in her live in her response to Slim, and then when she came up to confront a Poetic, she used it again. But
Yeah, that's the
Slim
first
never.
time I ever heard it. I'd never heard it in no other live other than Glock. I mean,
Okay,
Yeah,
no,
well,
no
Glock
other
said it in her
mouth
live
other than
first, and
Glock.
then when she addressed Poetic in her live that Saturday, she used it again. But neither one never used extortion. Only Glock used that word.
well, I
No,
think it was just let's just put it out there. Let's just make if being like based on what AJ said, not really understanding the use of the word, right? For specifics, I think they were using those words interchangeably because that was the word that came to mind. I would make that argument.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I can take that.
okay, that's fine. I mean, either way, however you slice it, I didn't hear or see anything about a threat of to life or limb, but okay.
My direct question will be towards Poetic directly. What was Glock really worried about you about putting out on the streets about her? So my question will be towards directly towards Slim and Poetic. What was Glock trying to stop from y'all from bringing out about her if all you guys were going to talk about is putting y'all relationship on the table, on the floor? It just doesn't make sense to me.
Right. So while we're trying to make sense of some things, respectfully, to those that's grabbing those 1 cent jury duty gifts, shout out to y'all. Y'all doing y'all big one. Listen, ain't no telling if we're going to be able to hold on to it or not. So seize the opportunity right now. Seize the moment. Send the 1 cent gifts. It says jury duty. This is for my people, my supporters. Even if you just here as a guest, it'll be truly appreciated. If you're not following, hit that follow button. I'm Bella Leon. This is Accountability Court. Shout out to my panelists. Shout out to the audience. Everybody that's streaming. Good day to everybody. Y'all appreciate the support. All right, so I see y'all trying to build y'all case to get ready for next week because it's going to be a heavy one. Godo, thank you for your patience. Big Exotic, New York Foxy, y'all looking at some of these names like, who are these people? Listen, we networking, we everywhere. We supporting everybody. You see me over there on their platforms, make sure y'all supporting over there too because they definitely came over here and showed out for us. So thank y'all for that. All right, with that being said, so the bottom line, Poetic is standing on the fact that she did not tell Glock that she was going through a mental health crisis. Bottom line, Kappa only got involved because she was standing next to her friend Glock. She felt like what was being told to her about the situation with Poetic was a little extreme for someone involving Slim. It is what it is, right? But we're not going to leave out the detail that Glock just told us here right now today in the panel that someone told her. Y'all try and ease that out of there, but someone told Glock Poetic was going through a crisis as far as in that manner.
And we didn't ask Poetic if she told anyone else. We just asked if she
No,
told Glock.
so I asked, thank you, AJ. I asked Poetic, I said, where the hell would she get that you're going through that type of crisis from? Where did that come from? That seems random. And Glock just filled in that missing piece that someone told her.
Right, but I'm asking you, what's Poetic's response? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea where she would get that from. I never said it to anyone.
Well, not anyone, but she said she never told her that. That was her response. She never
Okay.
told her.
So do you think
So then it does leave room for what I just said, which is, or for what you just said, which is, she said she never told Glock, and Glock confirmed she didn't tell me. She told somebody else, and they told me. That could still be true.
But that's not
so
what
do
Glock
you
said
so
when
do
she
you
got up here.
guys
Even when
think
you asked about the unalignment, that's not what she
I'm sorry,
said,
the
y'all.
judge just said that Glock
But
said
I'm
that
telling
on
the
the
judge that
floor,
she
but
wrong. That's not
nobody
what she
wait,
said
objected
when
what?
to
she
it.
Oh,
That's
responded.
okay.
if you telling me I misheard what she said because I made sure to repeat it back. You telling me that's not
Right,
what
and
she said?
she was changing up her answer. That's not what she said, Bella. It was simply about the news. And when you asked her that, she still cleared up. It was about the news. And she said, I'm not saying who gonna say that. She was adding on another lie or whatever. That lady just made up some shit, bro. I'm just saying. But hey, you'll
Yeah,
be able to
because
hear and
was
say shout out to the Glock. That's why Frankie kept pointing that out to
Bloggers,
you.
especially Tattletale, because Tattletale is good for this. Can y'all just do me a solid? Zoom in on that one part with Glock when I am asking her about as far as her wanting to unalive. Where did that come from?
She did
he said
say
it
that
was about
someone
the
told her.
news.
But what I have a question about is discernment. The discernment if when somebody brings you a bone, how quickly and is that bone credible? And did you start going and just running and talking?
My question would have been is that
No, I didn't even think of that.
because she did say that the conversation that she reached out about was about the news. So did Slim or somebody did Slim tell Glock that Poetic was threatening to unalive herself? Because Glock did just say in this box that she reached out to Poetic about the nudes. She did say that.
Okay. All right. So now I seen that in the messages about the news, that situation, right? And again, thank y'all for still spamming those gifts. Okay, hold on. AJ got something for me. All right, so Lion Lips Erica.
I just got sent this over the fax machine. It says, Lion Lips, Erica, can I send to Bella, please? Glock says no. She says, okay, damn. She says, I don't trust that bitch. Only you or AJ. Poetic says, I want Erica called on the carpet. I hope AJ shows it to all 3K people will know Erica and her man are liars. She's not, Glock says she's not looking at her phone.
Interesting.
I mean, that wouldn't be the first to have an opinion on Erica. So what does that prove?
So Blue is supposed to be poetic, or Blue is supposed to be Glock.
Blue is Glock, black is Poetic. You need to see it again, Your Honor?
Just for the audience that might have been confused. So Glock said that she don't trust
Poetic
that
said,
be
Lion Lips, Erica. Can I send it to Bella?
confused. So Glock said that she don't trust.
Lips, Erica. Can I send it to Bella, please? Glock said no. Bella, Poetic said, okay, damn. Glock said, I don't trust that bitch. Only you or AJ. Poetic said, I want Erica called on the carpet. I hope AJ shows it to all 3K people so all 3K people will know Erica and her man are liars. Glock said she's not looking at her phone. So Glock was saying she don't trust Bella. And Poetic was saying Erica and Same got lined lips. That just came across the
Okay.
text.
All right. Interesting. Now, curious, right? What would make Erica be deemed a liar? Okay,
Just by
is it
reading those
because
messages.
just so we curious? Hold on, because keep in mind it looked like messages between friends. So if I believe what my friend tell me, case in point, Frankie, you tell me something, I'm gonna like it with my friend because in my mind, my friend is not going to lie to me. So if I feel like my friend is being held to the fire about some scamming shit, respectfully, oh, I know my friend ain't no fucking scammer. I'ma get Erica, that lying hoe. Not saying what she said, but she's standing in the paint with her friend. now she's looking back on some things. AJ, unmute your mic, cause I think we all been there. You're like, you know what? I'm standing next to this bitch, and the whole time you ain't. You know what? Damn, maybe they was right when they said. And now, oh, let me recall when. Have you not been there, AJ?
I didn't say I wasn't. I'm just giving you what came across the facts, Your Honor.
That can't. The facts was when they was once friends, though. Can you unmute your mic?
That's what I was just about to tell you. I think by reading that facts that has something to do with when Glock said that Erica them was lying about the $400.
Okay, so Poetic believed her friend. All right, Poetic believed that her friend did not scam a damn soul. So of course she's gonna stand in the paint with her friend and say, "Hey, bitch, Erica lying. She ain't gotta scam nobody, bitch. My friend make money. She a motherfucking nurse, bitch." So that was her stance. So looking back on it after they got into it, she realized, damn, maybe Glock was full of shit. Maybe Glock was scamming. Maybe Erica was telling the truth and she ain't a lying ass bitch. You got so it looked like it's all hindsight 2020. I'm actually glad that you showed those messages
I'm out of
because then it goes
curiosity.
into I appreciate you showing that receipt because then it goes into Poetic's defense that yeah, what she thought Glock wasn't that.
I got a
Thank
question
you.
for
Thank you,
you.
counselor.
I got a question for you, Bella. When do you think she made that decision? When she got her voice back and became free last Saturday, or just this morning after it got proven that she told several lies last Saturday that
She
we've
could
yet
have
to
made
follow?
it when she quit talking to
I'm
Glock
confused.
back in 2024.
I'm sorry. I was
There you go.
asking.
I didn't get to say
I
it
was
fast enough.
asking Bella.
Thank you,
I was
Frankie, because I
asking
damn
Bella.
sure it might have been in 2024 that she
That's
made that
Yeah, she
choice.
made the
that's
decision
very
then.
interesting. That's very interesting because she spent all of 2025 telling her business.
Not to
At least
Glock,
half of it
but
to
not to
Glock.
Glock.
The
No,
deflection
At
she
is
least,
stopped talking.
real,
She said
bro.
she
at
stopped
least,
talking to Glock back in
at least.
2024.
No, she didn't.
All
That was
right,
in
so just
I
hold
thought that's
on.
2025.
what she said.
So let
No,
me
that
let me
ain't
clear
been no
something up.
damn
Candy
year.
Girl is
You
right.
crazy.
So hold on, Candy Girl's right. Poetic did say last weekend Glock is not a scammer. I will say that. No, I just want to be clear. I'm just saying, just all the things that did take place. She's thinking back on some of the lies that might have been wrapped around Glock's name.
I think,
Scamming
Your
was the
Honor,
first thing that came to mind, but she did clear that up herself. So thank you, Candy.
But there
I
can
think
be a
she cleared it.
reconciliation,
I think
right?
she cleared it all up, Your Honor, by saying, I have nothing bad to say about Glock. If
Okay.
we're saying what Poetic cleared up, in fact, Poetic cleared Glock when she went live last Saturday. Glock did not become the devil until this morning after the receipts had been merged that she got up on all these panels lying.
So, in the effort to keep peace, sometimes we just don't say nothing.
Okay, and what
Hard.
tell you
Hold
why
on.
that went away.
I'm
That
just
went
saying.
away the moment Slim outed it and she said, I now have my voice. Peace has officially been disrupted. The minute that was the whole point of them outing it to disrupt the peace, finally get the truth. That's what they told us. TRUTH. Get the truth out there. And that has yet to happen. I'm confused
Abs-
as to how we're
I
not
get,
understanding that.
I
We
get
keep
what you're
wanting to
saying,
say that
counselor.
Poetic was trying to keep the peace. Poetic told us out of her own mouth that this has now freed her to be able to say anything she wants to say. And with her new voice, there is nothing bad to say about Glock.
Counselor, can I propose this to you in a different point of view? You keep saying that Poetic said that, and she did. But what I'm trying to get you to go through all the way to it is that she feels that her voice was freed because Slim brought it out. So now she has somebody on the front end that could verify anything that she is saying.
Except what you keep forgetting is Slim didn't verify that Glock was the devil and none of this other shit that came out today. Stop
Slim
trying
did
to
verify
add
that.
10 on 20.
Judge,
I
Judge,
think
may I
that's
go
Had
after
conjecture.
nothing
him?
I think
bad
that's
to say
You
conjecture.
may Hippie.
about
Thank you for your
Glock.
patience. Let's keep spamming y'all. We halfway there. Y'all doing great.
I think that's
All right.
conjecture.
Judge,
Unless there's other very specific evidence. I think that's a lot of conjecture. But I mean, it's not an unreasonable hypothesis or unreasonable thought process. But unless there's other very specific evidence to support that, I would argue that it's conjecture.
What's conjecture?
The theories that you're presenting, right? You're I think that you're making conjecture based on the statements of what she said and filling in the boxes.
That's all she left us with was to fill in the
But that's what
boxes
I'm
until
saying.
Glock.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm
So it's
sorry,
all
if you
because
just
she
let me
has to
finish the
fill
statement.
in the boxes. It's
She only left us to fill in the boxes. She left it that way with her voice. She was free. Her wings were free to spread as far and wide as she wanted them to go. And with her voice, she said, I have nothing bad to say about Glock. All the scamming stuff, I don't know nothing about that. All the, oh, she did all of this bad stuff to y'all, I don't know nothing about that. She actually went into specifics as they were telling you downstairs. I didn't conjecture one thing. She had nothing bad to say about Glock. And nothing means just that. You were Googling words earlier. Could you Google the definition of the word nothing for me?
AJ, you about to make me cuss in my Alex voice.
okay, AJ. Listen, I'm only presenting a side. I definitely do not have a dog in this fight at all. I am just presenting another side of thought to this. So, and you're right. The word nothing does mean none. However, right? When we do go down the list of things, right? It is possible that sometimes people kind of, even with a free voice,
Right. Possible is conjecture. Just so you know. What you were just
exactly,
accusing me
that's right.
of, you're
And
doing.
all of this is conjecture.
Oh, now it's all conjecture. A
All
moment
of
ago
it
it
is
was just me.
conjecture. All of it
A
is
moment
conjecture.
ago it was just me. So now
All,
all of
that's
it
what I'm.
is, I want to be clear.
No. That's
So
why
you're
I'm
gonna
presenting.
object. You
AJ,
object on the basis of conjecture.
AJ, hold.
Please,
Okay.
please, Bella.
Oh, AJ, I'm
Nothing.
not saying that you're absolutely wrong. I'm just presenting another perspective to this, respectfully.
Hey, Trina.
It's all conjecture
What's
because
up,
we ain't
Trina
in nobody.
B?
Hey, you guys. Hey, Bella. It's all conjecture, you guys. Please remember, this is not a real municipality, guys. Let's not make it redundant and make the court show a little bit too serious. It gets, boring for us down in the comments, okay? Can somebody make this, exciting again? Somebody say something else besides conjecture.
I'm sorry, Bella. You maintained 2.3K in the room the entire time we were discussing. Do you have a problem with our conversation? It is your room, so I will ask you and only you. Do you have a problem with
Honestly,
the conversation that we were
That
having?
don't.
honestly,
Do you think that
so no,
counts for
I
what I
think we were
I'm
said?
sorry,
actually
we were
getting
waiting
to.
on the judge. Your Honor, do you have an
No, you're
issue?
waiting on the judge. You're waiting.
Yeah, because that's who we should all be waiting on.
No.
Uh,
He just came up to eat a plum. All right.
we promoting
Exactly.
healthy
The common
eating. What's wrong
cousins
with
do
that?
matter. Thank
It's a
you.
peach.
And guess
Okay,
that
I'm
y'all
Not
with
know
it.
I love the
everybody's
I'm with
rude
it,
audience.
as
bruh.
fuck to their common cousin.
Oh, so hold on, y'all know I love the audience. Respectfully, that they my people. I started down there with them. I still be with them.
I'm
So
about to say,
okay,
you
we
still
work.
getting comments, Bella.
Yeah, I gotta say, well, I still be with them. I mean, we still rock out together. So they was getting to a bottom line of the situation. Okay, so we just sorting some things out. Trina, welcome into the courtroom. We got our own gift, girl. I'm not sure if you're saying it, but yeah. So
Did you make yours, Bella? Oh, they
and I
sit in it.
did.
Let me see.
Yeah, isn't it cute? We halfway
Hold
there to the
on.
goal. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, Bella!
Oh,
Isn't that
Belle.
awesome?
Hippie said, can he
He
go
about to
now?
piss
He
me
has
off.
something to add to it.
When you click on it and you can look at the whole, like all your pictures and stuff, it's super cute. It's super cute.
You know.
Bella, the comments are stating that we would like to proceed with the case. Is that possible?
Well, that's what we were
That is
doing until
possible.
you interrupted.
Yep.
No, y'all was going in circles.
No, we were discussing the case,
No,
and if
you
the
was
judge
going
had
in
an issue,
circles. You was
he would
going
have
in
stopped
circles.
us. And
It
now
ain't
you and I
always
are.
about that.
And
You
now
just
you
heard
and I
Bella
are. Do
say
you
she's
see how
worried
quick
about
that
the
happened?
common cousin.
And now
So if
you and
you
I
can
are. Do
we
you see how quick
proceed?
that happened?
Can we
Do you see
proceed?
how quick that
Can we
happened?
Yes,
Now
I'm
proceed?
going
you
to
and
take your
I
advice.
are.
We're going to proceed. Hippie, he has something to
I
ask about the
appreciate you,
case.
Your Honor.
Thank you so much, Your Honor, because but I did want to say, I do think for
Hippie,
Frankie
who was
and
that for?
NY, huh?
For.
Trina. So
Oh,
back to what I was saying. I do think for Frankie and NY, AJ does paint pretty pictures. So I just want to skate to the point of what she was trying to say, which is either Poetic was lying last week or she was lying this morning. But AJ is going to use that later to say that Poetic is a liar in general. The second thing is, Erica, what she was trying to tell you is Poetic thought you were a liar because even last week she said that Glock wasn't a scammer. If Erica was proven last week with her live that Glock was a scammer, she did X, Y, and Z doing her rewind on it, and then Poetic said she not. Then she was calling Erica a liar just last week, and this week Erica swinging for and defending her. Then the next thing that AJ is trying to basically get at is that Poetic says different things at different times. So what her main point is that Poetic is not that she's not innocent, but more of that she hasn't given us the full details. So therefore AJ is filling in the blanks, but that's because the person we're dealing with is a liar. And then I think Frankie said Slim was the person that corroborated her story. Well, he's a known liar and also a known alcoholic, so I'm not sure he's a credible witness. So I think AJ is getting at points, but she's trying to play the court game and make it in a poetic way. No pun intended, but she does have some specific points, and I think maybe she's going to either try to use them later or bring them up later. But I just want to land that plane because I think some people were confused
What in
or
the AJ translator?
for real. That's what she was trying to get at. Because even when showing that message, Erica, if she's
Go
you see, she brought up
Cowboys.
the thing with
what did Hippie do?
Hippie, you good? Hold on. Did they snatch you? Hippie, what happened? Because I didn't see a violation come across the screen and it didn't say anything about a mod. Hold on.
I'm
I
gonna
hope
get
it's on
back.
the glass.
I'm gonna go back down to the comments. AJ, it's always fun. I'm gonna come over there in the
TikTok doesn't
precinct and
write me
mess with
today.
you.
It was the tickety talk. It wasn't the y'all. I didn't say live creator or moderator. But yeah, Erica, that's what I was trying to say. Basically, when AJ brought up the thing and said, "Oh, what she said last week that Glock wasn't a scammer." At the same time, last week, the day before, or something like that, you was doing the rewind to say Glock did this, da da da. So that means that either she was calling you a liar last week, in addition to those messages, and this week she said you're not a liar, which then goes back to the point that AJ's trying to make overall, which is Poetic is a liar and she's really hiding a lot of things and doing a bit of a cover up. Okay, I'll go ahead and land my plane there and get out of y'all way.
All right, you good, child. Okay,
Thank you, Bella.
listen.
Thank you for the gifts, cousins.
I didn't
All
know me
right.
having an opinion about a situation, was defending, but my lord.
Well, no. Okay, so Erica, why do they feel like you're on the side of defending Poetic in the first place?
Yeah, because remember, according to Drag Talk, I'm the orchestrator.
See, maybe I just need to go back and listen to what was said in Drag Talk because all I have is the aftermath. Shout out to all the mess vloggers. All right, okay, Frankie, you came back up.
You are right, Erica. You are the orchestrator because you did wink
Oh,
and you waved your hand
I
twice
blinked. She
when
said
Slim was
I
in the
winked, but I was
box.
yeah, and all of that.
You did, and you gave finger signals.
Yep,
Thank you.
Your Honor,
did all of that.
I'd like to speak to that theory. I don't agree with that one at all. I will not be presenting that one in my case. I've not seen enough evidence to support that one for me. Actually, the one that I'm leaning more closer into would be what Slim said about knowing that Jen, Same, and Erica were all running a skit. Because if we pay close enough attention, we will find, and we'll definitely find it on Sunday when I show you all, that Slim was in fact attempting to do what he claimed Erica, Same, and Jen were doing when he presented this whole thing. As Hippie has already pointed out, Slim's end goal was actually to have another public breakup with his baby mama so he can get back up on top, you see. So really everybody is collateral damage. So I plan to show you guys just that. However, comma, I love me some hippie. I want him to be my co-counsel.
You planning on doing this again, counselor?
Yeah, can you please make sure they in chronological order because last night was chaotic and they had 2 weeks to get the shit together. So can you make sure that when you present your cases in chronological order?
I sure will.
Thank you.
I'll do it. I'll do it the guest room way, Erica, and make sure that I make you proud. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Want to make sure I'm there so I can mess with you in the comments, AJ. So just let me know.
Child, okay. So with that being said, let me just get to the bottom line of it. It's looking like, as far as Kiana and Glock go, that case pretty much has been already done and over with. Now this situation, as far as putting Poetic and Glock on the docket, evidence has been submitted into the court today. More evidence will be presented throughout the week, I'm sure. And if y'all just want to hold on to it until next Sunday, we will gladly do so. But all right, so the precinct did decide they want to present a case. So just make sure y'all have all y'all dots, I's, and T's crossed. With that being said, as far as that case is done with, and we get ready to move on. Y'all got anything else y'all want to say before we move on to the next situation?
I really don't. This has been fun to me. Thank you, Bella. Thank you, AJ. Thank you, everybody on the panel. I have truly had fun today. I'm going to get back down in the comments and just listen.
Me too. Adios,
Frankie,
amigo.
Frankie, you had such a good counter to my argument today. What I would be interested to see you be co-counsel too, to see how you rebuttal your argument. That would actually be interesting. You're very smart, Frankie. I enjoyed going back and forth with you today. I really did.
Have fun, AJ. Yeah, I always will join in and have some fun. So I'll be here next Sunday to join in and have fun and shake some tables. So I'll be here to argue with you, AJ.
All right, y'all. So, all right, that's that. Thank you. Tay, Goldo, New York Foxy, Big Exotic. Y'all done stuck in there. Listen, and that was just one case. So y'all see how it happened over here. Child, listen. What's y'all thoughts? Y'all got anything to say before we go into this one? Because y'all were some eyewitnesses, technically.
I think it's a very entertaining, and I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying the view, and I'm enjoying the cases, and I'm ready to learn some more, man. So definitely.
All right, sounds good to me. Big Exotic, anything? NY Foxy, Tay?
Nah, it was a lot. I came in on the middle, so I don't know what was going on. I don't know these people, but it was very entertaining. AJ's good. I don't know. I don't know about going up against AJ. She good.
Hey, they don't call it the precinct for nothing. You better have your ducks in a row. Respectfully, the audience got me. Yo, shout out to the audience, yo. I swear to goodness, like, can't make this shit up. All right, now this case right here. Now this is y'all more familiar with this. Now,
Wait,
yeah, something.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Did Goldo say he was enjoying the view? Did I
My
miss
God!
something?
Listen.
Yes.
Did he say it out of his
I did
mouth?
say I'm enjoying the view with the entertainment, with the cases, everything looking and going.
So you're
very
enjoying
well.
being here in the room with all 2.3K of us. You ain't talking about just looking at my judges, situation here.
Back up out of there, Goldo. Back up out of there. Back up out of there.
Hey, sometimes you gotta say fuck it and take contempt of court. I'll take a contempt of court for this one.
I bet you will take a contempt of court. It's what a contempt of court mean? You actually was talking about Bella titties. You meant
Absolutely,
a plea.
counselor.
No,
and I got a question for him. Is that why you cammed up eating the peach because you were enjoying the view?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I was talking about the pink background. I was talking about the pink background. The pink background.
Oh, the pink background made you eat the peach?
You see the teddy bear?
There you go.
I'm talking about all that. I'm talking about
the pink background made you eat the peach? Oh, okay. We're gonna be messy over here.
Are you pleading the fifth or are you in contempt? I'm still trying to figure out what that was.
Never Peter Fifth.
Nope. We
I'm
ain't even
down.
gotta elaborate on it. We just gonna leave that alone. Slow down. Slow down. Oh hell. Oh hell. Nope. Slow down.
I just like for the audience
Yeah.
to keep in mind that Mr. Hot Cheese over here is not a bailiff, and it is in fact $25 to drop him. If the moderators could run the cash app in the comments, that would be much obliged.
Damn. Oh my goodness. All right. We gonna
All he
focus.
did was cam up and the brother getting dropped. Damn.
No,
Now see the
said
crazy
he
thing he
was just a
said when
pimp
he
after
said
he ate
enjoying the
that damn
view.
peach.
He said he enjoying the view. Tay, she's gorgeous. We don't know what he was speaking to. He said the background, nice and pink, whatever.
Do
So
know, Judge, because
Oh, lady,
he elaborated and
excuse
pointed
me.
out the background.
Oh,
So
lady, question. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Should we be putting Bella's view on the docket? Just a question.
It is pretty hot and tempting with a pH. I think we're gonna let the judge slide on that. She's supposed to be sexy.
oh my god,
No
I'm
crime
just
against that.
next
I'm
Sunday,
gonna
the
let you
case
talk
is
it
Mr.
out.
Hot Cheese versus Bella's View.
Okay, no,
Oh no.
never mind. I was joking with
Just fucking
Bojo
with
because
Bella.
Maui knows that I know him. I was joking with Maui. My bad, Your Honor. Let me mute up so you can start the next case.
Let me go
All
back
right,
down so you can start the next case. Sorry, Bella. You know we just being messy. Love you, Bella.
go to hell. Nonetheless, I'm just playing. I like. I'm just playing. I like too, Frankie. All right, so back to it, y'all. We go, child. Listen, I'm putting the pink robe back on this point. I'm just gonna put the robe on. Everything gonna be covered up. We ain't gonna have these problems no more. Respectfully, just kidding. With that being said, so this side is gonna be familiar with this case. This is about Kitty. Kitty allegedly spilling tea on Rashta and Zia. If y'all have not been catching me on the other side, y'all about to find out what's been going on over there. All right, let's hear what happened. And then for those who's wondering who's Kitty, allegedly Kitty is Rashta X that's overseas. Let's listen in. I text him and said, like, what's up? Why did you call me late night? And he called me and he's like, he told me what happened. And he said he's in a balcony and he can't talk loud because Zia's on live and she told them she kicked me out and we're not together. So they don't want the live people to know that they are together.
So they've been pranking us.
Yeah, and even now, like, wait, I want to see, like, I've been deleting my message so bad, but my friend is here on live, but I don't know why she not requesting.
You do got 30 days to retrieve it, though.
So let me tell you now. So like he called us, like not called me, called us. It was the snow, and he was stuck on the snow, and he's like, yeah. He don't want to tell. He started it, and he said, oh, I'm not gonna tell you no more because you're gonna run your mouth. And I'm like, okay, don't tell me. I don't want to hear about it. But he's like, yeah, we broke up. But we broke up. We not in a relationship, but they still deal. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of shit is that.
The same kind of shit it was when you broke up with him, but you was still dealing.
No, I
Okay,
was
so
good
look,
with
so
him.
check
I was
this out,
not living
Kitty.
with him. When I broke up, I left him. I was not having sex.
You said
I
she
was
got
not doing nothing. It was
No, she said she left him in the DR. I thought she said something about
Nah, when they got back to America, she
No,
left
she
him
said
alone.
when the lot lizard, when she caught him with the lot lizard, she broke up with him.
That was the last time.
That was in
October around her
birthday.
And then that's the last message she got. That's the last time he said she got with him was in October of 2023. Right. And Kitty, can I ask, this is another thing too. So he told you that he couldn't talk loud because Zia was on live, right?
Yeah.
And that the people on live didn't know that they were still together.
Yeah.
So was this some type of skit while they were together? Was it like a skit? Were they trying to, did he say that he wanted to be some type of influencer or something to you? Or like, what was he trying to do?
He being honest, like, he just telling me what's going on, not like, what I'm saying? Ain't nothing behind it. He's just telling me. Okay, y'all saying Messy Talk is confused. Okay, so Messy Talk, we was over on the messy adjacent side, these people. Okay. So the woman Kitty is Rashta's ex. Allegedly, when you listen to this clip, who are they? The other side. Nothing to do with Messy Talk. Y'all was not here last week, so I'm going to say it again. I will not just be talking about messy talk. I will be discussing other messy shit in other messy places. All right? So, different characters. Ooh, y'all, I ain't even going to repeat that comment, but y'all might want to scroll up. So Kitty is telling us her experience with Rasha. She's putting some things on the floor between Rasha and Zia. She's alleging that they've been doing skits, so all the crash outs that y'all been seeing them do online with each other, she's saying is cap. They're not really into it, and it's all a scheme set up by Ty. It's one of the things that's being alleged. Now, as far as the Lot Lizard story, she goes in to talk about her birthday, how he was supposed to be over there overseas spending time with her. She went over to the car allegedly after they was out somewhere, caught him in the car with a Lot Lizard, allegedly, whatever. So far, that's where we at. Now, let's keep listening. Oh, not y'all saying they be doing skits. I'm going to write that down. Let's see what the audience think.
You know what I'm saying? So, that she have to fake it on live. So, like, he have to be in a balcony so nobody can see.
What's the reason why she's trying to fake it?
I don't know. For y'all, like, you know, people like to give this different face to people they don't even know, that they never even make. They don't even pay their bills. Like, but you tell, like, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. You too worried about the people who you don't need to worry about. You know what I'm saying?
People was sending them a lot of money, Kitty.
They were sending them a lot of money? I didn't know.
All of this drama, somebody even sent money for her to go get another PlayStation after he took the first PlayStation back. So they was definitely making some money off of this.
I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Okay, so they had. All right,
hold on, because this person keeps requesting up. Do you know that you're in the Do you know you're in the queue? Unmute your mic. Do you know you're in the queue? All right, make sure y'all not requesting up if you're not trying to be up here.
Or her not being at, him not being at her house, so the people wouldn't find out. Because all right. That's all my question I have. Tea time. If you want to take it up from here.
Y'all niggas gotta do better.
I got no question. You got no question, okay?
I just was clarifying because some, like, you know.
My bad to the audience. I did not expect that to be my reaction. Tighten up. Quit playing with me.
Because if I don't say it, somebody else will. She did say that he didn't have her number, and he did text her number to old girl last night. I told you I was listening to both. And he did text her number to old girl last night. Remember, they was coming back in here telling her that they was leaking her number.
Asking what my number was. You know, Goldo got my number. I texted him yesterday was my regular number.
No, I thought they was saying that they was, I don't know.
No,
nobody
asked Rasta yesterday.
Her number in Gia's chat.
Not in Gia's chat. She asked Rasta yesterday, what's her number? He commented, I just text you her number.
What's my number? Ask him. I said, see, I don't say that. No, people can get he can get my number from anywhere or anybody, but I'm not saying that if he have my number, he don't have my number, I'm sure. But if he have my number, he's blocked.
Hey, I just wanted to ask 2 questions, if I may. The first question is, how many times exactly did you find your bed to be yellow? Or yellow?
It's not
what did he say? What did he say?
Wait, what the hell? So this the same? Oh, so I didn't even know they was going to go into this story in this clip. All right, listen. Okay, so boom. Y'all, damn, I don't even know if this is considered a trigger warning or what. If you eating, my apologies in advance. Yeah, this about to get bad, like real bad. So listen. Damn, fuck it. I'd rather y'all just hear it for yourself, y'all. This shit it's just like, you ever hear some shit that's just too wild to repeat? This is one of the moments.
Oh, babe, it's
well, how many times was it yellowed, and why did you let it happen more than once and still sleep with him?
I didn't sleep. Did I say that? I said the time I found out I was not sleeping. I already said on Gordo Live yesterday, he got a couch in the living room that I pull out. I was there. I'm not gonna sleep on that nasty bed.
Okay, so
Bella.
Okay. What you got for us, Tay?
See, that's what I was trying to say last night. Remember when they was like, well, why she sleep on the bed with him? Remember when we was on the messy desk and they was like, well, why? I was trying to say how she said that she did use, there was a pull-out couch and she would sleep on the pull-out couch. So that's her confirming that. Or she would go home and he would come to her house or something like that of that nature.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like this story get a little rough, but it's alleged that Rashta may or may not have wet up a mattress.
Urinary incontinence.
Oh, not pissy talk. Oh, y'all gotta relax. Don't put that on all them people over there, man. Come on.
like I said, I don't have any more really any more questions. But Kitty, I did ask you the other day. Last night, do you see how this can cause? I mean, I know you said that the brother and sister don't really deal with him like that, right? And the sister don't deal with him, but the brother will deal with him here and there. Do you see how maybe this can be, because he still has access to you, right? Do you see how this can be conflicting and stuff like that? Because you have so much information on him, right? And he's so nervous that you're going to say something that you can't even come on an app because he's able to contact you and stuff. Have you ever thought about just this your, like, don't even, recognize, just like if you see him, just, go the other way or, tell your friends to stop talking. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
She does see that though.
Ain't no way he's gonna like. I feel like
We can't hear you, Kitty.
what he told y'all like make y'all believe him, but he's a liar. He don't know, like he can't get to me to like anywhere. Like he can't.
Okay. I just wanted to make that clear so that people can hear it.
It
Yeah,
sounds
he
like
can't.
they
He
live
can't.
in the same area and they end
No,
up
we
in the same.
don't. No, we.
Okay, so how did he end up in
We
the
don't
club
even
with
have
you?
a place here in Colombia. What he's talking about?
Oh, you live in
No.
Colombia?
I'm only going off of what you said about you going in the
Colombia,
club
okay,
and he
okay,
comes to the club where you are.
Spiritual, let's go.
Wait,
Thank
wait,
you.
That's before. I'm not talking about now. I didn't go out.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It sounded like in
now.
that sense that y'all were in the same environment and he would pop up and there was nothing you could do about that. That's what I was trying to say.
Nope. Hold on.
And so, he did ask you an invite. Oh, you're still. Can you come back? I got one more question.
Yeah, no.
Okay, did he invite you to dinner with his family
for Christmas?
Yeah.
He invited me. He said he want me to come, and he's like, he made this pervert comments. Like he's like, I'm like, listen, we've been broken for 2 years. I don't know what to expect. That's not like you not invite me. Invite your girlfriend. If your sister won't be there, your sister gonna invite me, not you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I told him straight up.
Yeah. How did he end up contacting you about Christmas?
On Instagram.
So he be contacting you on Instagram. He asked you to come to Christmas dinner, although he had a girlfriend. He wanted you to come.
Yeah. Why don't you take your girlfriend?
Why he not blocked on Instagram?
You say he is blocked, but he reaches out to the
on a
group
group chat. Now even he blocked, but he's on a group chat. Like he was texting me. As I said, I asked him why he don't want to take.
All right, y'all. So one moment. So Rashta is here. Rashta, we are listening to the clip with the allegations that your ex had put out on you. We want to hear the allegations first, so your rebuttal will make sense to the audience because they don't know what the F is going on over here. So we want to make sure we hear both sides. But welcome into accountability court. Stay right there.
And he told me the reasons why he don't want to take his girlfriends, as I said.
But then, to be honest, Kitty, you should have just said no. Not why don't you want to take your girlfriend?
I did tell him I don't want to go. I said if you
I'm gonna tell y'all something, y'all. It's a language there. What she's saying is exactly what we're thinking. Like she did say no. It's a language barrier. She said no. Why don't you want to go and take your girlfriend?
No, that's the point I'm talking about, because she could have left the why don't you want to take your girlfriend part out because it opens the door for further communication.
No, she did right. She did right by reminding him that you have a good look. I'm gonna remind you. She did. Hold on, Kitty. She did exactly right. You remind him, hey, hello, you're in a relationship. She did exactly right. She put it back on holding him accountable. You have a woman. Go take your woman. Don't ask me. Take your woman. She did right.
But he knows that.
That though is what I'm asking. Why not just leave him on red Listen, y'all want to chat with me? Remove yourself out of that group chat, start a new one, get his ass up out of here.
I'm responding every time. I'm responding.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Bella.
Why he
Because once you say, hold on one second, Kitty, I'm sorry. Once you say, no, why don't you? You're opening the door.
He might like it.
Hold on, let me finish, please.
Thank you,
You're
spiritual.
opening the door for further conversations to be going. So this is my thing. When you don't want to deal with somebody, the rap is gonna be short. I'm not gonna. I don't give a fuck why you're not taking your girlfriend. I don't fuck with you. I don't want to go. So why you not taking your girlfriend? He know he got a girlfriend. I don't gotta ask you that. The answer is no.
It depends on the mood I'm in. That depends on the mood I'm in.
Go ahead.
I might be in the mood to be with the shits today, and I might just want to ask her, well, nigga, you got a woman. I can't dictate nobody's response. Like, at the end of the day, you the one with the woman. Like, you ask me a question, I'm gonna give you an answer. Maybe I might ignore you. I might ignore you today. I might respond tomorrow.
Okay, and another thing, a question. Was he still sending you money after y'all broke up?
Yeah, when I was living in an apartment, he used to, here and there.
And when was the last time he sent you some money?
He back in 2023.
Okay.
Or at the beginning of 2024.
Beginning of 2024, you said?
Yeah, like when he thought he would get me back. You know what I'm saying? When men think they will get you back, they want to do this, they want to do that here and there.
I didn't know responding to a man would make you a side bitch. I didn't know.
Oh no, I would never be a side bitch.
And I didn't know that would me responding to you makes you a side bitch.
So you had him blocked, and you had him blocked. Y'all have a mutual group chat that y'all have friends in. Because I want to break it down for the people who might, because of the language barrier. You had a mutual group chat. You blocked him on Instagram. He went into that mutual group chat because he knows that you're in there.
And he even added Zia on the chat.
Oh, he was trying to make. So okay, I'm gonna get to that. Give me 1 second. No, hold on. I'm gonna get to that. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna get to that. So he contacted you and asked you in a group chat. Do you invite you to Christmas?
75K, please. Thank you.
You remember I was at Sundress. At Sundress live in So he trying to prove to her that he trying to prove something to her, but me and my best friend, my sister, we laughing at him. I'm like, why you putting that chat? Like, ain't nothing to prove. Like, all I said was what you did. Like,
what I'm saying is that he invited you to Christmas dinner in a group chat. You already had him blocked from your regular on your phone. And you had him blocked on your Instagram too.
Yeah.
Okay, and it was a group chat that y'all were in on Instagram. He was able to contact you in there, which that is true because it happens. I've been on Instagram too. Okay, cool.
So let me tell you now what another thing he do. He blocked me and unblocked me a million times on TikTok.
Do you still have
I said, I even told him.
Hold on, but Kitty, pause. Because this another thing that I wanted to say because I keep getting thrown off. Okay, I keep getting thrown off, and it's really bothering me.
What? Who's that, Tam? Like, I'm gonna find out who. Listen, I don't know, BK. I want you to make it clear for the people. BK, I want you to make it clear for the people here on the chat.
She's not talking about. She's
They're talking about what they're gonna do.
She's not talking about
in a group chat. He's
not talking about Kitty. She's not talking about you. They're having their own conversation.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just want to know people. I just want people to know that I ain't got nothing to do with him.
Yeah, no, she's not. It was a comment that was made, and she's basically being facetious.
Okay.
But do you still care about him though, Kitty?
Care about like what? As a person?
Just in general, do you care about him?
No, I don't. Ain't nothing to care about.
Okay, so look. Okay, so that's what I was gonna get at. Does he do this thing with? I know you don't know what triangulation is, right? But do he do things where he try to pit women against each other? Like if he has a new girlfriend, he may contact the old girlfriend.
Yeah, every time he got a new girl, my name have to come up. I don't know why. Like me and even my sister saying like, why you don't leave her alone? Like, why would you even always bring her whenever you have a new girlfriend? Like, you need to stop talking about her. When he start talking with a female, the first thing he bring up is me. How he spent money on me and how I left him. That's all he talk about.
You said that he added Zia to that chat. When he added Zia to the chat, I think, and maybe I'm wrong, tea time or anybody correct me, but adding someone to a group chat to ask your ex to go to dinner, Christmas dinner, is that triangulation to make them mad?
No. Listen. He added her. Now y'all like I'm gonna clear myself, okay? Y'all taking it wrong. He added her after I was on a Sundress live, okay? Mm-hmm. He added her there to prove something for her, but I don't know what he was trying to prove. But me and my best friend, we laughed it out because what he was doing was petty, childish, and lies. Like, you trying to prove something for her. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know what you're trying to prove there. Like, I ain't saying nothing lies about. Like, everything I said as Sundress Diva, is what he told me. Like, I don't know that girl. Like, how you don't know people and how you gonna lie on them? Like, you know what I'm saying? All I said was what he said about you. So that's when he added her on a group chat.
I'm gonna have a very unpopular opinion, but go ahead.
I don't know. This is triangulating to me. When it comes to
it definitely is. It definitely is.
It's triangulation. Yeah,
what's triangulation?
Triangulation is when it could be men or it's not a gender thing, but when a person tries to put you against another, you're saying a specific group of people to isolate, you know, like to make you guys go against them so that they can.
Oh yeah, probably because she told me she told him to block me, and I'm like, why do she tell you to block me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do with you. I said, did you tell her that I don't want you and I don't even look like towards you? Like, what she don't want you to block me on TikTok?
You see, bring up the women part, y'all, is because I had noticed that when Rasta is not getting his way, right, he would be like, Rasta can go get plenty of women. Rasta be messing with plenty of women. It's plenty of women that Rasta did.
Well, he doesn't seem like he's lying about that though.
I'm just saying.
My
facts, tea time.
I'm just trying to figure out something. And I'm trying to be careful with my words because I don't want to trigger anybody. But what I will say is, you're going to be brought up every time he has a new girlfriend because you're still around.
She's still around.
I'm inviting his brother.
Okay, give me 1 second, kid.
She is.
Big exotic. But if the sister don't deal with him at all, the brother deals with him every blue moon, that means that he has no contact because apparently whatever happened with the sister, Papaya can tell you about that. Whatever happened with the sister, they don't want nothing to do with him. So it's no reason for her, but they don't even talk.
I get they do talk. They may not talk often, but they still talk. And regardless of what, she's still around and they still have some sort of communication.
No, they don't.
They don't talk.
His sister don't talk to him since 2024. She do not talk to him. His brother here and there when he wants something to smoke. That's it.
Here and there and still once in a blue moon is what we're trying to get at.
And not to mention, he still has a way to contact you inside group chat.
You got good vibes Pablo in their request.
But that's still not her fault though. I would give her be bringing me up. That's not her fault that he's bringing her up. That's not her problem.
Oh, okay, I see it.
I'm sorry, but if my sister don't, I don't know, but the brother coming up, and I want some clarity on this because this my thing. If my sister don't, if his own family ain't really fucking with him, whatever he did had to be egregious, bro.
But sometimes too, like, okay, and this is the thing I think people got to start understanding.
Ross,
you can't bring people into your life. You can't bring people.
Yes.
So that's what I was clearing up to Rasta because Rasta had made a video saying that I asked the question about something that was personal in a family. There had been some allegations put out about him, and I wanted his name to be cleared up about the allegations. But the reason why I brought it up, Rasta, was because she kept saying how you haven't spoken to your sister since 2024. And it just kept ringing to me like what year that was or whatever situation was because of the Papaya situation. So, yeah.
Okay, would you like to clarify for the court what the allegations were?
If Rasta wants to, then he can, but because he's asked me not to speak on it, no.
Okay.
Bella, he ain't asked me nothing. You want to know?
Sundress, what were the allegations?
Oh my
God. Huskardo. Hey, he asked Taser. He ain't asked me nothing. Good morning to everybody in Accountability Court. Good morning, Bella.
Good day, Sundress.
So apparently, there was a live hosted by a lady named Papaya on Rasta, and it is allegedly that the niece of his unalive because he left a pew pew laying around.
Damn.
Shut up.
Damn, Sundress.
There go messy dressy.
It's Sunday morning. You already spilling grits on your dress. This is crazy.
I know, right?
Good Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord.
Yeah,
Goldo,
we
stop.
gonna.
Stop, nigga. Fuck. Fuck.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
so
haven't spoke up on it
Rashta,
because it
I ain't gonna
isn't.
hold you.
Yeah, it
Shout
isn't.
out to the people streaming, but Rashta did just respond in the audience and ask, "Where's the data?"
It's
They have
Y'all,
no data. That's the reason why Papaya had Randa live and blocked me. I already posted the video. She literally ran the whole live and blocked me, so I couldn't come over there and give clarity. And then when I made the video and called her out about it, she unblocked me. But at that point, it was too late. I already screenshotted and proved to everybody that she blocked me and ran a live spreading lies, so I couldn't defend myself.
Well, Bella, in Papaya's defense, she pulled up the court information. So we not going to sit here and make Papaya out to be a liar, because that's one
Well,
thing
where is
Papaya
it?
doesn't do.
Ma'am, can you please go get the data, Hope?
Well, sure, I'll get the data from Papaya,
come
nigga.
on,
Deja, don't you have
roster.
it?
We don't gotta call names now. Come on.
Don't worry about it. I'll get the data. Papaya don't want to be involved on the messy side no more. So she's not going to come in here, but I'll get the data for you.
oh yeah, no, I mean, I understand that. Unfortunately, I'm over there in other areas too, so you know, it's not. This is not considered a side. I think I've been trying to make that clear to y'all. When you have a courtroom, there's no such thing as a side. The goal is to seek justice for who? Justice for all. All as in we, everyone, the people. Okay? Not specific people, all people. Okay? And unfortunately, y'all are included. Neutral ground, exactly, NY Foxy. With that being said, so Rasha, your stance as far as that allegation that is being put out is that unless they can present the evidence, the proof of said allegations, to just take it as rumors.
I'm going
Because actually it's against the law to have a pew pew in the house that's not in a pew pew safe. That it's called unlawful storage in the state of South Carolina. So please get the court records where I got locked up for negligence by having a loaded weapon and in the reach of a child, and the investigation concluded that it was my weapon and it was my fault. I would drop Galaxy to anybody that can come up with the data, even Papaya. If she unblocked me, I would drop her Galaxies.
Well, I was going to leave it alone, but since I'm a hoe, I think I'll make sure to gather that information.
Don't get the data,
Give me
Hope.
1 second, Bella. I'm actually going to call Papaya.
Hey,
Okay,
Big
not a
Law, when you
problem.
start hoeing,
The
All
same
right.
time that Rasta started selling
At
that
12
Bucci
years
cat.
old. At 12
damn, never
years old.
mind.
At 12.
Just fucked it up.
So just so we are focused, right? So Rashta, no names was called. Also, we've been doing good. The last case was chaotic, but we still here. I would like to keep my panel, give you the benefit of the doubt. I believe you can control yourself enough to watch what you say. Now, accusation like that, I can understand frustration, but as of right now, she's looking to contact Papaya to verify the evidence and the story.
Judge, it is very sensitive to him and to his family. Of course, you know, anybody losing a niece or nephew. So that's kind of why I didn't go in it too much. But considering the fact she kept on specifying like he hasn't talked to his sister since 2004, he hasn't talked to his sister since 2004, it just made me feel like, well, why so? Because you remember I do have one of the sisters on there. I think her name is LaShawn. And I think I've spoken to LaShawn earlier, and she actually was trying to tell me, like, Rasta does not act like this in real life. He's not disrespectful. He's not this. He's not that. Have we ever thought that this might be an act? You know? So, yeah.
Okay, and just so the audience is not confused, shout out to the people that's streaming, cleaning, cooking, etc. The reason why we went into further detail was because Rasta himself asked for the data, the proof of what's being alleged. So had it not been that, we would have continued on with the clip. But Rasta, he wants the proof out there. He's asking for the proof. Let's see if we get it or not. We're going to keep listening to the clip, though.
In the lives of your family, you can't bring people into the lives of your family, introduce them to them, make them get attached to these people, and then expect them to cut them off because you cut them off. That doesn't always happen like that. Especially when you get married or you've been with somebody for a certain amount, and then even with children, it's not gonna work like that. Everybody not gonna cut their person off because you cut them off. That doesn't always happen.
Hey, so look, I mean, this is not the brother.
Hold on, y'all. Hey, Poppy.
That's not him.
Hey, who's? Yes, it is.
That's not him. The brother's actually in the queue.
Good vibes.
It's Good Vibes is the brother.
Well, who is he?
I don't know.
I'm out of here.
So what I'm saying is, even though she's still around, so I'm not saying it's her fault.
Well, we got the brother
around him though. He's just gonna be brought up when he get up again.
One second, y'all. 1 second. Everybody calm down. Everybody.
What can I help y'all with?
All right, so let me
hold on. Wait, BK. Hold on. Hey, Good Vibes. How you doing this morning?
All right, so now the person y'all getting ready to speak is Rasta's own brother. Name is Good Vibes. Let's hear it.
I'm all right. How y'all doing?
We doing good. My name is Tasia. My show is called For the Love of the Haters. And I have a lot of segments about Rasta. We've been trying to kind of put little bits and pieces together because for some reason we think a lot is an act, you know? But Kitty and BK will be able to tell you furthermore. You ladies can take it away.
Okay, so let me go up. Okay, so Kitty follows a guy by the name of Galdo. He was having a prompt about ICE. Okay, she went up to talk about the prompt. Your brother wasn't in the room at all. He wasn't there, around, at nothing. When he came in the room, he saw her on a panel. He decides to go up. He starts antagonizing her, telling her, asking her why she around his friends, bothering her and shit like that. Everybody in the room is confused because they don't know who she is. They don't understand why he's doing this. And so she said, if you don't leave me alone, if you don't leave me alone, I'm going to put it on the floor. That's pretty much. She didn't say put it on the floor, but I'm going to say that. Put it on the floor. He kept on and kept on and kept on, and then he started lying. So then she started putting it on the floor. Now, he did come up and say, I'm going to go to what he said. He said he don't fuck with you because you all took her side. I think y'all have another sister that took her side, and he don't fuck with you because of that. Now, can you give us some insight on why y'all still deal with Kitty? Because he feels like y'all shouldn't be dealing with Kitty. And Kitty said that you just was for what was right.
Well, that's definitely his brother. He turned the camera on and got the brush in his hair.
Well, I can go ahead. All right.
He looks better than Rasta.
Man, can we get this? What this man can say?
You didn't hear that.
I'll Tasia, be quiet, please.
I firmly agree with whoever made up the whole concept of my brother doing stuff for antics reasons and for streaming reasons. I definitely believe that to be true. He was raised 10 times better than how he portrays himself online. I definitely know for a fact that our parents didn't raise us to treat women the way he treats women. So when it comes to what we witnessed him treat Kitty, we didn't approve of it. We was informed on how they got together, and it made it seem as though he was one of the first friends Kitty ever made in America. And so when they got into a breakup, solely because of his antics and his actions, he tried to,
put her on the street and make it seem like nobody could have contact with her. And I felt like that was kind of inhumane. So, me being his brother, I felt like she needed a solid representation of our family. So, I let her stay with me for, a couple of months until she got on her feet. Staying along with my sisters and cousins, I let them all move in. And so I took care of everybody for a couple of years. I didn't mind that. But at the end of the day, the way my brother had treated her, it was embarrassing. So that's why we still decided to be along inside of her life and stuff. Because she's a good woman. Now she got a good job for the police department. Everything good.
And so you all said, okay, so you feel like him putting her out on the street was inhumane, and you said you ain't gonna put this woman out on the street. We gonna take her in.
Well, yes, and y'all, from what I was told,
I think that's good. I think that's nice.
Because y'all see the comment, it said pissy, somebody's pissed off or something. So all of that is inhumane right there. I wouldn't want to live with nobody that's doing stuff like that, pissing on me every day. So yeah, I know.
What you mean pissing? Wait, hold on. Goodbye.
Lovely, you up here?
Please take me down. No, I don't.
Okay.
But they used to live together and be together, and when I was Maurice's brother, growing up, sometimes when I lived with him, he peed on me sometimes.
Okay,
so
I
know you lying.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So you don't really talk to him like that.
Did you miss the part that he peed on her?
Because when it comes to
y'all know that's a lie. That's a lie.
I
y'all
know it's probably.
Y'all
So
know
hold on.
that's a lie. Get the fuck. Listen, ain't no way.
But be patient. Listen, I know it's hard hearing these wild ass allegations. I know it's probably burning you up to be patient and hear it through. But I'm not sure if you're aware you was live when all this was being said. So now it's the time. It's like being on the stage and hearing everything that had to be said, and you behind the stage or whatever. They don't even know that you listening. This is one of those moments now, okay? Hear everything that's being said, and then we will allow you the opportunity to speak uninterrupted. Cause nigga, that is a lie. Go though, breathe. You are breathe.
You know what that is? That's pisserism. Pisserism? Pisserism. Get out of here, pisserism.
Goldo, stop.
Godo, you pissing me off, bro. Leave him alone, bro. None of it has been proven. There's no data. No, but Miss Bella, Your Honor, as the TikTok Attorney General, I wanted to bring this to your attention. They did say these egregious things against Mr. Roster, no Diddy, but they did show a pissy bed that was extremely moist, no Diddy. But they never showed that that woman was even in that bed. That Rasta was in that bed. They never showed a picture of Mr. Rasta that dips in Zia's pasta, even in that room, ma'am. And then now these allegations of his supposed pissy yellow stain mattress like Lake Michigan. They're trying to say that was him. They didn't even see a dreadlock or nothing, ma'am. I mean, I'm just trying to say, this is ridiculous. At least Zia had the data.
Your Honor, I do want to add one thing. Rasta is not a credible witness for either himself. Rasta, as you can see how he behaves when he gets upset or he disagrees, he immediately goes to being verbally abusive. So I just do want to point that out, which he denied the other day. I just want to point that out.
Objection, ma'am. He's under extreme stress and trauma. Rasta has been going through this for years now. Since 2025, since I met the young man, people have been making, posts and things about him. I think it's distress, ma'am. I'll talk to my mental evaluation expert, and we'll get back to you after recess, after lunch.
Okay, interesting.
Thank you.
Wait, what? Okay, hold on. What do we have here? What? Girl, what you?
I'm not ready yet, Bella. I'm looking for the doggone mattress.
Oh, Lord. Oh.
There you go.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Just want everybody to know what the mattress looks like. So.
Oh.
Objection. Hearsay.
Not my bed. That's definitely not my bed.
She said it was your bed, that she had to clean up the piss, that she took a picture of it before she went to go sleep on the sofa. This was at your house. She said this. Your house, your bed.
So you believe a stranger?
I don't know you either, so don't act like I'm supposed to believe you.
Bella, can you get that out my face,
Every
Bella? Can you
day.
I
get
am.
that out my
Goodbye.
face, please?
Every day you
Good
beg
All
me
Lord.
for
right,
your
got you.
panel.
I
Every
got
day
you.
she
Okay.
begging me.
Don't know you.
All right. So now that we saw the evidence that was presented technically by Kitty, we're going to continue to listen to the clip. So now we got image in context.
Good Lord.
Your Honor, are
Good
you okay,
Lord.
ma'am?
Good Lord.
Are you okay?
At this point, I'm under duress, but nonetheless,
Okay.
we're going to keep listening.
Okay.
Now, because he's our brother, we are always going to love him and be there for him in his time of need. But when it comes to his actions and his antics, to where he's on this TikTok live portraying himself as the world only revolves around men or something like that, that stuff right there, we don't want to talk to that version of Mars. So we just let him do his thing. We give him his space. But when he wants to go through like real life situations, we'll always be there for him because he our brother.
Devise, can I ask you a question? If he's been peeing on you since y'all was kids, was there anything that you said y'all came from a good home? No, I'm definitely being serious. You said y'all came from a good home. Oh, well, y'all was like, I'm just saying, was there anything that your parents could do, like, to understand why he had that issue?
Yeah, he has a
All right,
Martin
so
said-
one moment. So Rasha, an audience member is making a request that you show us your room to put this to rest. Would you be willing to do that?
How would she drop a Leon the Lion?
Oh,
Cam up right now.
Rasta is in his truck. He doesn't have a
Drop,
home.
drop a
Excuse me,
Leon the
objection.
Lion. Drop a
He's
Leon
actually
the
sitting down.
Lion.
There's a floor right there, ma'am. Miss Sundress, please.
Drop a Leon the Lion, and I'll show you.
No
No, he looks
defamation.
like he's at a restaurant, Mojo. He's
Not
homeless.
even just that.
He's
At a
homeless.
restaurant. I'm
This
not
is
at a
this is
restaurant.
basically from like several years ago, so it wouldn't probably be the same bedroom as in now. Let's be honest. Not
This is true. My client is also known for spending $50,000 on that woman, so he's been dropping a bag. So he probably got multiple cribs, Your Honor. That was just one spot. That was just one pissy bed. We don't know if
let's
that
not
pissy
bring
was
up
living.
one
Is there any
allegation.
DNA? Did she bring the DNA? No. So there was
Mojo,
no DNA.
respectfully, Mojo, let's not talk about giving things when it's also alleged that he's an India giver.
Okay,
Which
ma'am,
he
we're not going to talk to you, ma'am. This is for
no,
regular, like almost
you
poor
can't
black
do that.
people. Your
No,
credit is
you
too
can't do
high, and
that.
you make too much. You have 19-foot ceilings. You do not have regular nigga problems. This is for regular niggas, ma'am. Mr. Galdo.
I want to
I
say,
mean, that's
right?
true. I don't, but
I
okay.
want to say off topic a little bit. A truck rolled by me the other day and threw a pissy cup out the window. Was that you, Rasta?
oh man.
Let me tell
All
you
right,
something.
all right. Listen. So hold on.
Objection.
So two things. Let's reel it in. One, also the term, and it is Black History Month. Indians had their possessions taken from them. Okay. So when we say, "Oh, you an Indian giver," we gotta please, as a whole, get rid of that saying.
He's a repossession specialist.
Oh, I like that. That sounds professional. Allegedly,
At
though.
least he got a
Allegedly,
job. He has a
allegedly.
job. He's a working man.
Well, the thing about it is, he actually admitted that he took the gifts that he gave her and gave it to somebody else. He calls himself. He
I think
admitted
that's
it yesterday that he was a repossession specialist.
listen. That's called recycling. That's very economical right now, especially in this climate in the economy, ma'am. So Bella, I think that, but with
But if
that
you
type of,
got it, well,
excuse
wait
me,
a
ma'am,
minute
that's the
now.
same thing as going to a pawn shop and buying something used. He just said, you know what, I already bought it. It's used. Instead of pawning it, I'm just going to give it to her. I think that was very economical and actually pretty smart. Eggs are $11. Okay, eggs are fucking $11.
That's right.
11.
So one moment. Good day, Zia. Thank you for coming in.
Ciao, Bella.
Yeah, so we just going to listen to the allegations that was put out by Kitty. Right now we at the part where the brother came into the panel and had some things as far as the backdrop, backstory, back history of Rasha. All right, so that's where we at right now. Y'all just sit tight, get comfortable. Thank y'all to those that are supporting the panel, by the way. Thank y'all for supporting the live. Let's keep listening to the clip before we get derailed.
like to go to the restroom before he goes to sleep. And that's
He
the
holds
issue.
his pee. Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question. Was your mother like a gangster? Because that's the decision I was against.
Yes.
Okay, so that was
she retired. She a retired drug lord. I witnessed herself chop off a man's arm when I was 3 years old. I seen it get cut from the elbow downward. So I told her it looked like a piece of chicken. It's like a chicken leg when you see your arm. Yes, my mother's Jamaican. She's really like that.
Oh, you inbox that to me so I can add it to a chapter in the book. I just please.
Somebody told me I need to write a book about what
I need to ask another question. Do y'all because y'all are still close with Kitty, am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all not gonna stop dealing with Kitty because Rasta wants y'all to stop dealing with her. Am I correct?
Hell, nobody's listening to Maurice. Now, if I stop dealing with Kitty, it's because Kitty does something retarded. She knows I don't like.
Can't say that word, babes.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
Who dropped him?
I had to drop him. I'm gonna bring him back.
Keep
With
spamming.
the live.
You know.
They will clip that. They do not play about that.
Oh well, y'all know now I'm not lying.
Sorry, good vibes. I just didn't want her live to be clipped.
He said that nigga like to drink.
Okay,
so basically, as long as Kitty don't do nothing that's embarrassing to the image of my character, she'll always stay a good friend to me. But I'm not about to just hear Maurice say, "Hey, I don't like this girl. Stop talking to her for the rest of your life. Delete her." Like, no, because 9 times out of 10, Maurice is the culprit. He's just, he's just being petty. And me, I'm an entrepreneur, just like my mom. So I'm trying to make my coins by any means necessary. Yeah, but I do know
so
what it
goodbye.
comes
Can I
to.
ask you another question, Pseudo? Did you so has he always been like a cheater?
He said Rasta said his brother is jealous of him because he moved in with his baby mama at 14. What the hell?
That's what I wanted to get at. Did he move in with his baby mama at 14?
Yeah, he did. He moved in where at 14. I stayed. But at the end of the day, why would I care about him moving in with his baby mama?
Why did he have to move in with her? Because she was pregnant?
No, we grew up poor, and he got tired of the poor conditions that we were living in, and so he decided to run away from the home. And his girlfriend let him move in because she had rich parents. And so
Actually, what he said was your house caught fire.
Our house caught fire when I was 2 years old. My father burnt the house down because he wanted money for drugs. And then my grandfather passed away when I was 11 years old, and he burnt that house down as well for drugs. But after that time, when the house burned down, that's why we lived in cars and hotels, and sometimes we didn't have no place to stay. And after a couple of years of living like that, Maurice just got tired of it. So he ended up moving in with his current girlfriend at the time because they had family and could afford him name brand clothes and stuff, which I don't blame him, but I wasn't jealous. Shoot, I didn't even know nothing about girls at the time. I was a virgin.
Well, I can salute to y'all for coming from that upbringing and making something out of yourself. As far as that's concerned, I salute to him too with that because he lost it.
Russell said I tried to unalive him. Yes, that's true. I did try to unalive him one time. He had came over my house trying to basically, I was living on my own. I was 24 years old. He comes over my house around 10:30 at night trying to tell me how I need to improve my living. But every time you come into the city, you want to stay inside my apartment, stay with me. And so I had this one pretty young thing, and she was definitely a beautiful thing. And so he tried to slide in her DM and just say disrespectful stuff. And she showed me all the messages and things that he was acting. And so when he came over my house, I confronted him about it. We got into a fight. I stayed on the 3rd floor. I stayed on the 2nd floor at the time. And so the fight ended up being outside, and I had him hanging over the balcony. And I realized I was really about to kill my brother. So I pulled him back over the balcony, and I put him on the floor, on the ground, and I told him to get the hell away from my apartment. And ever since then, we ain't never been in no fight. When I was 24 years old.
Okay, and so look, we have a comment. They said a question from the comments. Did you ever try to hook up with Zia? Because that's the comment that Ross said.
Hell
He's not
no.
with Zia.
And that's the thing. I would never stoop as low as to break the moral code or do something that he done. And so I told my sister, our older sister, I call her a certain name, but I'm gonna just let y'all know her real name is LaShawn. But anyway, I told my older sister LaShawn, I said, based off of how Maurice treats his woman.
LaShawn has came here before. She's the one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I said, well, based off of how Maurice conducting himself with these women that he's meeting, there's always the opportunity for me to take all his women if I wanted to. But I ain't never been that type of person. I firmly believe being attractive is a blessing and a curse. So when I met his girl Zia, he brought Zia down for a big party for his friends. And so they all invited me and stuff. And as I'm there, I'm just witnessing him and Zia on a date and stuff. And it's just going downhill. Morris is embarrassing himself. And they just get into an argument. And all she does is just call me to talk about Maurice. And now, me being down this road before when it comes to other married men, when I was in the Army, I know the symptoms of a woman that's trying to step outside of their relationship. I ain't never jumped on that occasion. I just wanted to prove to Maurice that this is a possibility.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait,
Did you catch that like I did?
What?
So let me get this clear. So basically, he's saying that Zia hollered at him and made advancements, basically, to try to hook up.
Well, y'all hearing it.
I would just want to say this, ma'am, Miss Bella. I mean, I understand Mr. Ross has been going through a lot. We just heard about his traumatic past as a
Zia back
child.
in the queue.
Well, she's here now. We heard about a child.
Zia.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just
Oh, no, you
lost.
good.
Okay, I'm sorry, ma'am.
Oh.
I didn't want to interrupt. But no, Mr. Rasta, they was even in that. I think we should recant his name in there. I would like to strike that from the record. They were actually, exposing this man's real name. We are all going by our TikTok handles here, so we're going to go by our TikTok names. And I just dislike that they were putting out his personal information. His brother showed no data. Even though he said something about Miss Zia, and I understand that they put their business out here sometimes a lot, but that's how we know about it. Okay, that man just said something very egregious about Zia. And we all know that both for her and Roster, they be tripping and they be like showing stuff online and they be having data. That man had no data about Zia trying to talk to him, not a phone call, not an email, not a Gmail or Yahoo. Do I believe that they're both toxic? Yes, ma'am. But that was very poisonous to their character. And we already seen them piss on their own character. No pun intended. But we just don't need that in your courtroom, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you. Zia is back. I see that y'all did stop engaging in the likes. If we continue to at least just get the 6 and we could stop there for the day because we already in overtime. So if we could just get to 600 and then y'all can pause for the rest of the day, don't matter. That's enough for me. Zia, what's your thoughts? Is this your first time hearing what was alleged?
So that I'm just trying to make sure I understand that I've talked to Ross's brother before.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Would you like for me to find a clip back for you to hear it?
No, I've talked to his brother before, not in a sexual way or a hookup way. But yeah, I talked to his brother and I talk to his sister all the time. I talk to his sister way more than his brother. But when you've been dating someone and you meet their siblings, you create a rapport with them.
So Zia, when you say sister, you're speaking on LaShawn, correct?
Yeah, I just talked to her. Okay, honey. I just talked to LaShawn last night. We call each other all the time.
Yeah, I remember her saying that. I remember she said y'all had a pretty good bond. Bella, could you play the end of that clip one more time? That part that he just said, please.
Yeah, you might want to hear it. Yeah.
Do it. Now, me being down this road before when it comes to other married men, when I was in the Army, I know the symptoms of a woman that's trying to step outside of their relationship. I ain't never jumped on that occasion. I just wanted to prove to Maurice that this is a possibility. But I'm just letting him know I'll never ever do it. I always
Who called you? You talking about Zia.
Oh, can I say one thing?
You sure? We just wanted you to hear what he said, so we're not
Oh yeah,
adding
yeah.
shit.
So, his brother has said stuff like, Zia, you're too good for him. You don't need to be with somebody like him.
Oh, really?
That's facts. Absolutely.
We
Rasta knows that. He
definitely.
told Rasta the same exact thing. So I don't know why Rasta trying to act surprised. You know exactly what your brother told you.
So
So did you?
the reason I'm acting surprised is because
Mm-hmm.
I know you about to cut me off, but 2-3 days ago, I swear to God on my kid's life, you told me that you're not gonna talk to my brother no more because he made you cringe. And I said, how did he make you cringe?
So that
And
was
you
gonna be
said,
my
That's not how it
question,
hold
went.
on,
Rasta.
why y'all see? You know
No,
what?
I'm
I'm going
sorry,
back
Go
on
Rasta.
ahead,
mute.
I'm not
Rashta.
trying to cut you off. Go ahead.
He's like,
Yeah. So thank you, Tay. So because respectfully, it is Rashta Zia, and the accusations came from Kitty, which trickled down to the brother and all that. So Rashta, just so we clear, ask your direct question so she can respond.
Thank you for being so classy, Miss Bella. Now, like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. Zia told me out her own mouth that she don't want to talk to my brother no more because she felt like he was coming on to her. And I said, what did he say to make you feel like that? And she said, well, I really don't want to repeat it. So she left it at that.
Okay. So she left it at that, but then later said what?
She just told me today to talk about. He said you're too good for him. Like she just said all of this explanation. This is her first time explaining herself. Even in real life, she never explained herself. So maybe she got respect for you and she wanted to give a watered down version of what he said. But just telling somebody that, oh, I think you're too good for him. Why would that make you cringe? So I think he said something a whole lot deeper than that, but they got a secret relationship, so they probably gonna keep it to themselves.
So Rasta,
So
so
before I rudely interrupted you, is what I was going to ask. Zia, when was the conversation and what was the conversation that made you feel cringe? Because he made it seem as if you are coming on to him.
there you go. Thank you, Tay.
can y'all hear me? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this is the problem, right? Maurice is going to take anything I say and spin it to be my fault.
So why you won't say
Hold
something
on. See, you don't want to
about it?
be
You said
interrupted.
it.
See?
It's
No.
up.
Stop.
It's all right. We one at a time. We allowed you to speak, Rashta. Zia, you may answer the question, please, and thank you.
So Rasta has a very bad habit of listening to find fault instead of listening to have understanding. And what he actually does is he makes it so impossible to talk to him and just come to him because somehow he's going to put it back on me. I did something wrong. Why did I do this? Why did I do that? The truth is, your brother has called me before. I've talked to your brother at length about you. We weren't talking about anything outside of that. A lot of the things that I've learned about Rasta came from his brother and some of the deceitful things he's done to me that I haven't put on the internet. But see, what Rasta likes to do is threaten me with, oh, I'm going to go live and tell them this. Oh, I'm going to go live and tell them this about you. So you can't really tell him shit because he's so attention starved for TikTok that the moment he can't hold water. Y'all ever heard that expression?
I want to ask you in this moment, are you saying that Rashta has indirectly blackmailed you?
Is that what we call it?
Yes, ma'am. What you are stating right now, it would be a form of blackmail. If you do this, I'm going to do this. That is a form of blackmail.
Then yes, Rasta does that all the time.
Wow. Okay.
Objection.
I was gonna say objection.
No, hell no. Hell no. We gotta get this out. Because I didn't know all this was going on. Hold on. All right. We will allow for Rasha to respond to what's being said. But Zia, please finish. So, okay, you try to reason with him. He's listening to respond rather than listening to understand. He hot-tempered, makes some threats to you that, hey, chill out, or I'm going to hit the live button, put some shit out there. What else is going on?
Wait one
I don't
second,
want
Zia. Judge,
to
she never answered the
divulge.
question.
I did answer
Oh,
it. I said
No, you didn't.
I've talked to his brother
Oh man.
before about him. Are we good?
The question was, when did you have a conversation with him to make you feel cringe?
His brother called me in January, sometime in January.
He told me he called you 7 days ago. You're a liar.
I said sometime in January, Maurice.
You said last week.
What's today's date?
7 days
More than
is
a
last
week
week.
ago. Yeah, that's February last week.
I mean, when did she tell you that? Because if she told you,
She told me 3 days ago.
up, slow
well, that
down.
would have been
So,
January.
okay, I was just going to say, based on this clip, it would have in fact been January.
Let me go get dressed.
Go ahead, Zia. You may continue.
Thank you, Bella. I literally just said 7 days ago. See how that's what I'm saying. When you have to walk on eggshells when you talk to somebody all the time, what you actually teach them to do is stop talking to you. Because I'm not going to play the semantic game. I'm not going to be on trial for having conversations with your brother. If that's the case, then I should be on trial for having conversations with your sister as well. So it's like we're always going to maximize and put the microscope on me, but Rasta does whatever he wants to do with no respect to me at all. And that's when I get frustrated.
So
Never made you
I have
cringe.
wait, Rasta, real quick before you interject. So my question to you, Queen. What made you cringe in that conversation in January? What did he say on the phone that made you say, "Oh, I gotta cut this short"? What did he say to you?
He was just like, you a high quality woman, you shouldn't be dealing with Rasta. I don't even want to go all the way down the rabbit hole, but it was kind of more of I'm a better fit for you than him.
Secret conversations that she enjoyed, basically.
Stop doing that. Because you know what's so funny? All the conversations that you have with people that hold on a second.
All right, and we don't want this to be a back and forth.
Hold on one
We're
second.
finally hearing both sides. Zia,
So Bella, let me say one thing.
you may.
So I didn't know that Rasta was disrespecting me to the level of calling an ex while I was at work. So certain things that he brought forward to me, I appreciated that because I'm oblivious to a lot of things because I'm busy. I have a lot going on when I get off the app. And I didn't know I needed to put up security cameras in the home to see what he was doing when I was at work. And stuff like that is very disrespectful to a relationship. And it creates a lot of resentment. It creates a lot of hostility. Because whether or not you respect me or not, at least respect my home. But because you have no respect, but yet you want me to walk on eggshells with you, at some point people say, you know what, I'm gonna just focus on what's in my best interest because obviously you're not concerned about my best interest. You're only concerned about what you want to do. So I want you to imagine when you're at work, you got a man in your house calling his ex and venting about you, talking shit while he's laying on your couch. That will create a lot of
Objection. This is feelings,
I'm
not
in the
facts, Miss
middle of my
Bella. This is
sentence. So I want us to just
Could I ask you a
focus on
question
that.
real quick?
We want to let her get it out first. I want her to finish her thought.
You have timers, please, because she likes the monologue.
He
All
has
right,
your
so no,
lines. Look what he put in the
I think she's
comments.
Objection.
You're getting to your point, Zia. Finish your statement, and then Godo did have his hand raised. Go ahead, Zia.
So mind you, I literally just said the content of the conversation. And what did he say? That I was having phone smacks with your brother. That's why I can't talk to you. Because you take one thing and now I'm sleeping with him or having phone smacks with him. And see, when he proved my point in real time. How can you come to somebody and have a conversation and then they blow it up and lie and make up stuff just to feel like they have a one up on you? That's not what happens. So stop doing that and stop making everything so sexual when it comes to me. You do that constantly.
Okay, I'm gonna let you put a pin in it for a moment, Zia. One moment. Godo, you had a question. Your hand was raised.
To not to defend Rasta, but the brother did say it seemed like you was making advancements towards him. He made a statement like he could smash, but he didn't smash because he's showing respect. I'm monologuing, right? Cause that ain't the exact word he used, but the way he said it, it's like, bro, I could have smashed, but I'm not doing it. I'm not like you. So this sound like he said this to Rasta. So Rasta not really taking this out of thin air. His brother put it up there to make him feel this way. So what did you say to the brother? My question is, what do you think you said to your brother to think he got a chance with you?
So Rasta and his brother have a very tumultuous relationship. And Rasta in the past was accused of trying to sleep with the girl he was talking to.
Data, why my brother never said
Why don't
that?
we call him? Should we call him, Rasta?
I just want to say
He didn't admit to that though.
him?
We did ask him if he had previous situations between him and Rasta for him to have these allegations with you, and he said no. He said the only problem that they had was the day that they had the physical altercation.
Yeah, but that was because Rasta tried to talk to his girl.
Well, why
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So that's what he said.
And so let me
y'all crazy.
And I want to also note that he never said that Zia was going to try to sleep with him. He said that the conversation, basically, he knows when somebody is thinking about stepping out of their relationship,
right?
Because of the conversations that him and Zia had. So the brother never said she was going to step out of the relationship with him or trying to step out of the relationship with him. He was just saying she always calls to talk to me about Rasta, and because of some things that he went through in the military, he knows the signs of a woman who's going to step out of her relationship.
Correct. So why everybody?
I've never called him.
No, so one moment, I was just going to say, I would like for Rasta to finally speak again. This is his case.
Thank you.
Go ahead,
because a lot of women think just because they talk the longest that they are right. Now, my brother and my homeboy Pola, he admitted, he said the first time I met Zia, she came down for a birthday party, and that was our first time. My other homeboy Pola told me the way that she was kicking and punching me in the club because he had a birthday party at a strip club. I literally threw $12 on a dancer and she started kicking and punching me in front of my friends. And my homeboy told me anytime a girl does stuff like that, she's sending a message to the gang that she ready to fuck the whole gang. He was like,
what?
Hold on. He said, why would a woman on the first impression embarrass you like that in the club, kicking and punching you all because you spent $12? He also
you are
told
such
me,
a liar.
But wait, be patient, Zia, baby. You gotta be patient, baby.
He also came to the same conclusion that my brother came to. He was like, watch her. She very promiscuous. And
if I'm so promiscuous, why are you always doing the most and coming to my home? If I'm so promiscuous, why are you always popping up and refusing to break up? If I'm so promiscuous, why can't you
don't talk to him? Talk to
Please
Bella.
let me finish. Please just let me finish. I do not like it when somebody projects all this promiscuity on me when this is the same man who cannot stay out of a strip club. Then hold on. This is the same man who was accused of getting ducked off and getting topped off by some random woman at the club. This is the same man who was allegedly sleeping with a random woman with no rubber. And here you are trying to call me promiscuous? Don't you dare. That's pure. Hold on a second. No.
Your land, Rasta.
She's about to land.
This is the hypocrisy that I always speak of. If I'm so promiscuous, Rasta, why did you show up to my house last night? If I'm so promiscuous, because guess what?
Oh.
If you think so low of somebody, why do you continue to show up at their house? Because if
you got that,
I told y'all he was at that girl's house.
Zia, I ain't gonna lie, that was good enough for us. You ain't even gotta say shit else. Rasta, explain. Zia good at that.
Just because somebody is promiscuous, it doesn't mean you're not gonna pull up and get some easy pussy. I'm not in a relationship with her, so it doesn't.
That's not
matter.
what you said yesterday.
You know
that ain't what you said yesterday.
I'm
that
not
ain't what
in
you
the,
said yesterday.
Okay, if you're gonna keep interrupting me, I'll go on mute because I ain't got time for this shit.
Man, go ahead, crybaby.
Bella, I would also like to add that This is the level of emotional and verbal abuse that we witnessed him put Zia through. Also, can you?
Oh no, not over here. Not in accountability court. That shit don't work over here, baby. That ain't gonna work.
Sure don't.
Now
Thank
slow
you.
down.
Thank you. 'Cause
Because
this hoe at the top
that
needs
ain't
to
gonna
go.
fly over
Hold
here.
on. Let me
He got to defend the allegation.
let me just
That's
finish if you don't mind.
woo, child.
Why is she even here? This has nothing to do with her. She a clout
She's
chaser.
welcome here.
So, in fairness, Rashta, she's welcome. Big Exotic, not the little one. She's welcome just like the rest, like the Goldust, the Tajas, Mojo, Jojo. You know what I mean? They all welcome here. So, let's not single her out.
So he's
And don't what's that fucking word? Deflect. This, yeah. Respectfully, she just dropped a bomb on us.
He's
You was at her house
interrogating.
because what?
he was there last night, which we already knew.
Hold on.
Was the
Can I say one thing? Can I say one thing?
Let me finish real quick, Zia.
Okay.
Yesterday, Rasta said that he was not going to deal with her anymore because she was contaminated. Because apparently she went. So this was earlier in the day. He said he was no longer going to deal with her because she was contaminated. She had went out with somebody else. Then he rebutted and said he came back a little later and said it's up to her. Whether they're done or not, it's going to be up to her. That's why men ask women if they're going to. That's why men ask women, to marry them because the woman makes the decision about the relationship. So I just want to know, they're not in a relationship because Zia has told them they're not in a relationship. Rasta would be okay with being in a relationship with her, clearly because he said that. But that brings us back to the point. These are the games and the antics that he plays to try to paint her out to look like something and then come back crawling. I'm just saying.
Let me explain one thing. Since Roscoe got his thumb down while he over here fronting. And for those who've never seen me, yes, this is me with no makeup. I don't need to have makeup on every day. So, first off, we had an agreement. Rasta, you remember the agreement we had on the phone with your sister?
I don't know. Tell us.
I don't know what she's talking
you don't know?
about.
Okay, so let me jog your memory. We had an agreement because Rasta is now saying, I'm going to take back the television that I bought Zia. And I told him, I said, first of all, that was a gift. Stop trying to gift people stuff. And then when you see me go out on a date, now all of a sudden you want to take the TV back. So we are on the three-way call because we can't communicate. So his sister is a mediator for us. He says, I'm going to pull up at your house and I'm going to get the TV back. And mind you, like a pair of pants, nothing, some bullshit. I say, Rasta, you gifted me that television. Stop this TV right here. Stop gifting people stuff. And then when the relationship goes south, now you want to come up, pop up and get your stuff back. So we made a deal because I paid to have this TV professionally mounted. I said, you know what? If this means that you're going to stop this bullshit, I'll give you the $275 because I deducted what I paid to have it mounted. The agreement was yesterday he was going to meet with me at the Walmart and get the rest of his things. But Rasta didn't renege on that agreement and then showed up trying to question me about the date that I went on. Now, mind you, I was invited to an event as someone's +1 for a corporate event. That's what that was about. But he was so upset that I went on that date, if you want to call it. But mind you, Rasta was at the strip club while I was on the date. So how are you going to be mad at me for going on a date while you're at a whole strip club throwing money and doing who knows what? So when you talk about me being promiscuous, you're clearly addicted to strip clubs. It's exhausting. Then you come over here and say, I want to have your passwords to your social media. Thank you, baby Bree. I want the passwords to your social media. So I'm like, well, what do you want well, you had mine. I feel like I should have yours. So don't entertain this whole Rasta don't want to be with me. Rasta don't want to. Yes, you do, Rasta. Yes, you do. Why didn't we meet at the Walmart, Rasta, like we agreed?
Timers, like, do I get the same timer?
right now.
This is crazy because
I'll call your sister right now.
Every time I talk, I get cut off by Taze or Big Lie after 20 seconds.
All right, so no, Tay nor Big
Every
Lie
time
will.
somebody else talk, like Zia get 35 hours uninterrupted. Like this shit is
All right,
insanity.
so okay, so Rasha, you have the floor. Go ahead.
Like I said, I didn't come over here to do anything other than get some love and affection because I know she is promiscuous. She give her number to everybody, and you know I don't want to just be sleeping with strangers. When I go to the strip club, I don't sleep with the dancers. And I was on Tiffany's live. They actually had locked her up on the prompt and put her behind bars because she was on a date and she didn't even tell me. She was like, well, I'm going to an event. I'm going to send you a picture of my outfit and all this and that. And she never did it, never called, never text. So that's how I put two and two together. I said, oh, she must be with a nigga. But when I go out, even today to Super Bowl, she literally just beat me up because I got invited to a Super Bowl party and she said that I'm not allowed to leave.
Oh my God.
Listen, hold on. Let me land now because I'm at her house right now. I come every time I pass through.
That was the question I was gonna ask. Thank you, Rasta.
There I go. I'm interrupted again. Now, as I already said, I called her while she was on her date because she FaceTimed me when we was on Galdo's live. And she basically was like, Rasta drop. I don't like Gorgeous. You keep on giving them too much attention and I don't want you to make me look bad. She says, just tell them I got a big announcement to make tomorrow and drop. So, and that's what I did. I listened to everything she say, but you're not going to come up here and try to play me like I'm a bad guy when I'm only giving you what you want. Like if all of y'all know, even if I come to your house, why would you open the door and let me in? And on top of that, why would you come pick me up from the truck? Like you the one that came to get me so I could come to your house with Vincent in the back seat. So I want to land with this. I came over here and it wasn't even about the TV. Zia owes me money. And I told her to pay me the money. And she said, no, I'm not going to pay. And then she was like, well, wait till I get my tax money. And then I said, how you going to pay me when you get your tax money, when you got a new boyfriend? You just went out on a date, possibly had Smex. She promised me she didn't have Smex with him. And she swore to God on it. That's the only reason why I had gave her a little bit of sample of Big Daddy Dick. But if you fuck somebody else and become ma'am, anybody
Ain't nobody speaking me,
it's
Rasta.
my okay, you see what I said, Bella?
I want to hear this.
You see what I mean, Bella? As long as you got these hyenas on the panel, it would never be equal. Now, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, if she would have never swore to God and she would have at least lied and told me she's had Smex with another man, that's all I would have needed to never give her no more Big Daddy Dick. But because she's hold on. But because she said she didn't do it, I gave her a sample and I just ate a nice breakfast that she prepared for me. And I'm going to get her to run me a bubble bath and scrub my feet. And I land with that.
So this is hold on, please let me respond.
Real quick, Zia, before you respond, I got one sentence. I never came off of mute and interrupted Rasta, so just want to point out how big of a liar he is. Go ahead, Zia.
Yeah, that's what he does. So Rasta, literally, Rasta, I can't even believe it. I can't even believe how disrespectful and egregious you are. I've literally told you 1,000 times, stop coming over here. Stop coming over here. No, it ain't over. It ain't over. It's over when I say it's over. Did you see all those missed calls? So you literally, if I don't answer the phone, you blow up. You start calling me private. You start having your family members call me. You start calling me on Instagram. So stop acting like all you're doing is dropping off that D. Because I can go out and get plenty of D. Okay? Hold on. No, don't cry about people interrupting you. Then you interrupted me.
Hold on. Yeah, one moment. So Zia, did he drop the D off yesterday for real or no?
He did not.
And this morning.
He's a liar. Rasta.
She said you lying.
He's a liar.
Rasta, hey, Rasta, how many loads you in, Rasta? How many loads you in, Rasta?
He's a liar. He's a liar. Rasta, how about this? How about this? Let's make an agreement. Rasta. since you just trying to reduce me to just some smecks, but yet you won't stop fucking calling and popping up at my house and threatening to fight every man you think I'm talking to, threatening to hurt people if they come to the home, trying to figure out the fucking password for my camera outside my house. Why don't we just agree that you don't come over here? Let's finalize this. How about you
Bring up my other phone.
How about you get away from me right now? Right at this moment, get away from me. Stop coming to my house. Don't call me anymore and just be done. Cause I'm ready. Are you ready? Cause we can do it right now. And literally, I can go change my fucking number and we can finish this right now. Rasta, what do you say? Let's do it. You ready?
What is going to be, Roster?
Well, as long as I got my money, I'll leave right now.
No. Whatever money. Now, mind you, the money he's talking about is when he parked his truck in the snow. Listen to me, Bella. This is so important.
Yep, I got
He parked his truck in the snow and it froze. So he couldn't move the truck. He spent $300 on a tow. And I told him, I said, you know what? It was $300. When I get my taxes, I'm going to give you $150 because I feel bad and you had to come out of pocket because you came over here to see me. I'm going to give you half of what you spent. That was me being generous to you. I don't owe you shit. You parked, hold on a second. You parked the truck there. The truck froze. That's your bad. I don't drive trucks. I don't know where to park, how to park. I can barely park my car. That was a gift. That was a promise of a gift. So again, because I will never renege on something that I say, I said I would give you half. I will honor that half because I'm not one to give someone something or say something and take it back like you. So we're very different. So how about this? Y'all can hold me to it because that's something I just felt bad for him in that time because he wasn't working a lot because of the snow. And I was trying to be nice to him. I'll give you the $150 as soon as I have my taxes. I'll go live and show y'all the $150. But how about you get the fuck from around me? Stop fucking calling me. Stop showing up at my house. And let's make a deal right now. You ready? Come off mute.
My timer. Can I get the same time y'all just gave her?
Bella,
Go ahead, Roster.
I do want to add that Rasta said he not leaving that girl alone until she get pregnant.
I never
says that all the time.
Man, okay.
He said it, Bella. I heard
okay,
it.
You know what? I'm going
So
back
before
on
we
mute.
add any more inserts, to be fair, Roster, go ahead.
Okay, like I said, it definitely wasn't 150. Like she said, it was 275. And the reason that she felt some type of way to help out with the snow is because it was 2 snowstorms. Okay, I dropped the load off in Atlanta with the first snowstorm and I was stuck in Atlanta for 5 days and she went crazy thinking that I was fucking some hoe in Atlanta. So when the second snowstorm came to North and South Carolina, I got stuck in the snowstorm again. And I think Tasia was on the live when the police tried to lock me up. And then she called me. She was like, you keep on being stuck in the snowstorm. You need to be up here and keep me warm. You just need to come on up here. So I drove to her house, which from South Carolina up north. And the conditions got worser. And I got stuck in the goddamn snow and I had to call the tow man off Facebook so I could save some money because the big boys wanted $1,000 just to get me out. And she was like, oh, well, I asked you to come be with me, so I'll just pay for the tow or I'll pay for half of the tow or whatever she said she was going to do. And that's why it happened the way that it happened. But like I say, if as long as she got my money, I'll leave. But if I got to wait till tax money, the law says I got 30 days. I live here. I got mail coming here, clothes coming here. Everything is here.
Oh my
God. I got 30 days.
So first of all, you don't have 30 days. You're not on the lease. You don't pay any bills. You don't do any of that. I've already said that when I get my tax money, just so we can be done with this, right? One, I said the 275 was for the TV because you're threatening to come snatch it off the wall and threatening to call the police and have them make sure you get the TV back that you gifted me, just like you did Kitty when you gifted her shit and then you took it back. This is classic behavior, pattern of behavior for him. So just to be done with it all, I said, I'll give you the 275 for you to leave me the fuck alone. And I did promise that 150 because, again, I felt bad for him. And that's me being too generous. And that's my problem. But you're definitely teaching me, Maurice, a lot about myself that I never knew. So shout out to you, because you can be nice to men, but they got to be worthy of it. Maurice is not worthy of me being nice to him because he's so hateful and so vindictive towards me. So, again, you can get the fuck on and stop trying to insult me while you still look in my face. Constantly. Begging for a baby. Constantly. We need to be a family. We need to be a family. How can you be a family with somebody who deep down hates you? And Rasta hates me because I think a part of him hates that I get more attention than he does. That's really what it comes down to. Notice that we can literally clear it up now where we don't have to deal with each other at all. And you still refuse, saying, I owe you something. I don't owe you shit. You're a petty as hell. You're trying to snatch a TV off the wall after you gifted it to me. Then I offer you 150 because your ass was stuck in the snow being nice to you. I don't owe you anything. Anything I do for you is out of generosity. So get out and get away from me so we can end it and be done. But don't get on these panels insulting me and then crashing out. Go to his post where he's crashing out about me going on a date with somebody and then try to reduce me down to a piece of vagina. Don't nobody do all that shit for somebody that they not low key all invested in. Stop it. You sound crazy.
Do we have timers? Because at the end of the day, Roster.
So no, you don't have to tell me about a timer. It's your time to speak. You may go ahead, speak.
The only thing Roster do.
Can I please ask a question?
This is insanity.
No, I'm not going. Okay, so I see what Rasha is talking. No, now I see what Rasha is talking about. That I get his point. It does come off like the moment he's ready to talk, y'all interject. Let's be fair, y'all.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Rasha.
You are like the best. I'm glad I'm over here this Sunday. You are so much on a different level. You're not biased at all. But I know it's a girls panel. But at the end of the day, Rasta only defends himself. The moment Zia get online or say something crazy about me trying to smex my brother with no data, she says I was trying to call my ex while I was at her house. She still has no data. All of this is hearsay. I was begging Kitty to open up her phone and show the call log like how Zia just showed the call log with all the missed calls. Why nobody can show the date of me calling her? Zia hates me so much that she don't ask nobody for data. She, as soon as somebody say Rasta got AIDS, she gonna run it. Oh, Rasta got AIDS. She not even gonna ask for the paperwork. Like, she the one that hates me. So don't get mad at me because I'm simply defending myself. If you lie on me and talk bad about me, I'm going to tell the truth about you, but I'm never going to lie on you. And I land with that.
Just
okay, so wait, Zia, before you go, Tay has been patiently waiting. So Tay and the rest of the panel have been patiently waiting to speak in. So thank y'all. Tay, go ahead. What you have?
Your Honor, the only thing that I feel like the common cousins are saying, they feel like, you know, and this is where me and Zia kind of clash with the accountability. So there was weeks ago, like when they're saying during this snowstorm situation, this was when she was asking Rasta not to come to her house. This is when she was telling us she didn't want to be with him. Rasta, stay wherever you went, this, and that. But now Rasta is saying that she asked him to come. And she's asking him to come. When at one point when we said, Zia, how did Rasta get over there, which was about the beans and the cornbread and rice situation, she said he popped up. So we're trying to figure out how is it going from Rasta saying that she's asking him to come and she was going to help him pay it because she asked him to come to he popped up. So
Tasia, this is what happened. Because you're confusing two incidents. My ex.
We almost there. Let's clear the goal out, y'all. We almost there, y'all. Thank you, Zia.
No problem. My ex that lives in Florida was coming to visit me. I told Rasta this. I said, he's going to be here. Rasta, okay, whatever. I'm going to be working. Do whatever you want to do. Okay. The night before his flight came, Rasta showed up at the house. I'm gonna be here for a little bit. No, Rasta, you came over there because you already threatened to Swiss cheese him if you saw him. You already threatened that. So I'm like, okay, I ain't got time for this drama. I told him don't come because he done popped up over here. I don't want no altercations. You know, we'll set a date for another time. And honestly, I really wasn't ready to see him again. We were engaged, 2-3 years ago, trying to rekindle things. Probably shouldn't have done it anyways. He showed up at my house. So while he's over here being all performative, oh, she's just this, she's just that. Why show up at my house the night before unannounced? He told me he was going to a different city. Showed up to my house unannounced because you wanted to try to make sure this man didn't come over here. Stop.
Okay, I do remember that. But you said that he showed up on that Sunday and that the ex-boyfriend was coming on that Tuesday.
He was coming Tuesday. I know
So
exactly
Rasta
what
said
day.
that he dropped the load. That was on Sunday when we were on
No,
hot.
Tasia, you're getting it confused. You're not going to remember better than me.
Nah, Tasia, you got it confused. He said he came, I think it was Monday night he came through and dropped 3 loads. Because
on Sunday night, correct?
No, that was Monday night. That was Monday.
His flight was coming Tuesday.
Yeah, the dude was going to show up Tuesday, so Rasta showed up.
Okay.
So
on that Monday.
On that Monday, dropped 3 loads.
But Rasta, hold on now. Rasta, am I incorrect? Am I incorrect, Rasta? Didn't you say how? He said, why do it matter? Because we were talking about, remember you were asking Zia, was the situation going to be sexual with the ex? You said it didn't matter that I just hit you yesterday because I hit the other day also. Was that correct?
Yeah, she was about to have sex with 2 guys within like a 2-day time frame. That's why I say promiscuous.
What are you talking about? See, this is the weirdest thing. You want to have ownership of me and what I'm doing, but then if I say something to you, we're not together. Why are you worried about it, Zia? Don't do that. I'm a man. Oh, who cares if I go to strip clubs? Who cares what I do? That's the hypocrisy shit I'm talking about. You want me to be on reservation for you while you do whatever it is you want to do. And then if I want to move forward with a new relationship, you're crashing out upset. I'm single, so it doesn't matter. I don't owe you anything. And guess what? If it's just a piece of badge, what does it matter to you if I slept with 100 men in a day? What does it matter to you? But guess what, though? Hold on, because you still deflected when I asked you a very simple question. Are you ready to make an agreement in front of 1.2K people that you could be gone now? Leave me alone. You'll get the money when I get my taxes. You don't have to pop up over here. Every time I get off of a live, he calls me. Where are you at? What's going on? Why'd you drop? We can end it now and be done because I'm exhausted. So let's go ahead and make the agreement today. Don't call me anymore. I'm not going to call you. Don't show up at my house. You'll get the money when I get my taxes and I'll go live and show everyone because I'm not a liar. And if I promise something, I'm going to do it. So let's go ahead and make it concrete right now, Rasta. You don't live here, so you don't have the 30 days of nothing. You don't pay any bills. I pay everything. Big Z over here. Okay? Let's go ahead and make the agreement. Ready? Rasta, let's go ahead. Are you ready to make the agreement right now?
Am I allowed the same time y'all gave her?
I ain't gonna hold you, Rasha. That's getting a little old. Just talk. Just talk,
They're
please.
Keep cutting me off.
No, they're not. Go ahead and talk.
Everything she said was a lie.
All right, so Rasha, before you talk, listen, I've been real patient with y'all. It's 1 o'clock. Can we push to 700? Now, I wasn't even going to try to push for the milli today, but something got to give. Yeah. Let's try to get back into the taps. Rasha, you may speak.
Yeah, Rasha. But like I said, man, this girl, she loves me, okay? If you build a fence around Zia to protect her from Rasta, she herself gonna break the fence down and give me the keys to the lock to open up the fence. You understand? At the end of the day, for the past 6 months, I've been trying to tell her to tread lightly with me. Every time you get on here and try to degrade me or talk down about me, you only gonna embarrass yourself, because they're gonna say, why you fucking a nigga that don't help you pay the bills? Why you fucking a nigga that's rusty and crusty and dusty? Why you fucking a nigga that be in a strip club fucking all the strippers? Like, you're embarrassing yourself every time you lie on me. You understand? Just because I go to the strip club don't mean I'm smexing them. And I never, there's no proof that even Kitty produced that I asked her to come to the Christmas party, that I asked her to go on a dinner, or even for a coffee. There's no proof. But what we do have proof is of you flying your ex or trying to get your ex to come see you, somebody you was already having smex with. So that's a good probability that if you saw him, you're going to have sex again, because y'all already used to be married. You already have chemistry. Just because I go to the strip club doesn't mean I'm going to fuck a stranger that I don't have chemistry with. I don't know them. Just because I'm in people inboxes on social media doesn't mean I'm FaceTiming them on the phone like how you do with Mr. How Much and Saw and Tone and everybody else on TikTok you give your number to. You cannot compare me flirting online to you flying people out in real life and FaceTiming them in real life. I don't use Snapchat. I don't do none of that stuff that you do. So please, all that deflecting that you're doing, trying to be the victim, it's not working anymore. Everybody's seeing straight through your lies.
Bella,
Okay?
you see how he's avoiding the agreement or not?
Hold on. I don't have keys to your house. So if I come over here, everybody like, why did you open the door? Like, nobody's dumb. The gaslighting don't work. And I think that's why we so toxic, because you think I'm stupid like your ex, and all the gaslighting tactics that used to work, it don't work with Rasta. I'm way too intelligent. That's why I tell you every day to burn your college degree, because even though you're book smart, the common sense is not there. It's not going to work, Zia.
So why can't you just agree to go and don't come over here? Like, why do you feel like, why can't you have any self-discipline?
Bella,
Let's make the agreement. He keeps deflecting, Bella. Do you see that he keeps deflecting? I made it very simple. You're talking about everything but that.
I just want to point out one thing. He's talking about her education, but he said worse, sir.
Objection.
But also, no, please, Bella, can we get back to the original? Because we keep moving the goalposts. Let's stay where we were at, please.
Oh, most definitely.
Rasta, let's make the agreement right now, because the moment we do, I swear to God, I will never call you. I swear to God, I will never try to see you. We could be done. If you see me on panels, I'll say hello to everyone. We'll keep it very cordial, but we can be done with it now. Agree? Rasta.
Yes. As soon as I get my money, I'll be gone for good.
No, that wasn't the agreement.
Thanos said he can send that 150.
Please.
Can I say something real quick?
I've been listening to y'all for 6 months.
Please.
Hey,
the agreement was, when I get my tax return, because I'm not a liar, I will give you it. I will give it to you, and I have 1.2 thousand people to hold me accountable. This is how serious this is. You will get it, okay? I just want us to agree to be done. So let's just agree to be done. You go your way, I'll go my way. I won't ask you what you're doing. You don't need to pop up over here to try to see what I'm doing. We don't need to do any of this anymore. We can literally end it now. Rasta, do you agree? When I get my tax return, I'm going to pay you. But for right now, you leave me alone forever. Agreed?
Okay, fine then. For right now, I'm going to fuck you one more time, then I'm gone to the Super Bowl party.
See how disturbing he is? No, that's not, I don't agree to that. I'm not sleeping with you. Just leave.
Wait,
Gone.
Can I say something? Did you just do that because you realize the comments are willing to pay for it?
Yeah, it's like Thanos said he'll pay right now.
Wait, Thanos said he's willing to get a...
Thanos said he'll get...
Thanos, you here?
Thanos is Thanos. He told me, tell him I'll send him the money.
No, but tell Thanos he gotta send $275, not $150.
No, let's agree on I'll pay the $275. If Thanos or somebody could pay the $150, we can be done with this forever. Agree, Rasta?
I agree.
But you gotta leave and never ever contact me again. Agreed? And if you if you break it, you pay the people back their money.
Miss
Hold
Bella,
on.
can we type this up? Miss Bella, if you send me your email, ma'am, I will type up this agreement. And I will. I'm
No, we
en
don't
route
need to
to the
do all that,
office.
Mojo. Let's
Hey,
get
check
him
this
the
out.
fuck up out of here.
Let me say something real quick, right? I agree with Rasta at one part, right? He don't got a key for the house. You got to stop opening that door for that man,
Can
right?
we not move it? Let's just get him out right
Hold on,
now.
I want to say this. I think between me, Tasia, and Big Exotic, we can make a donation live between us three, and we can get that paid. But you got to stop opening that door. It ain't about the money. You got to stop opening that door because the
Okay.
money can get paid. Hold on, can I say the money can get paid? It's not about the money. The money can get paid, but are you gonna keep opening that door for that
No,
man?
I'm not. That's why I'm saying let's make a solid agreement right now, and we will be 100% done. But I need him to also agree to not keep calling and coming over here. So, Rasta, are you willing to take the agreement right now in this very moment?
For the last time, I said I will be the bigger person and agree because the last time you said that when I so supposedly stole the PlayStation and you was done with me, you still allowed me to fuck the shit out of you. So I gotta be the one to cut the intimacy off because you clearly addicted to the dick. So
What are you
yes,
talking
I will
about?
stop giving you dick. I promise you.
Can I?
Okay, so go ahead, Rasta. Here we go. He agreed. Go ahead and go.
Um, First of all, Godo, don't volunteer me for shit. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. Z, you know I lay you down, but I don't think it's gonna be that easy for y'all to be done because technically you don't owe him shit. And I would stop answering the phone calls and just entertaining the nigga altogether. I mean, if he decide he want to come and kick your door down and take his stuff, then that's gonna be on him, and he gonna be the one dealing with the charge. But me personally, I'm not donating nothing. Okay, so love you to pieces, Zia, but please go though. Leave me out of it. Thank you.
And this is what I want to say. I have no problem paying it because I offered it. I'm not going to renege. Look at him thirsty. Oh God. I'm not going to renege on what I've said, but I just want us to have a concrete deal where right now in this very moment, just go. You're going to get the money regardless. And if he gets the cash up, I don't even know if he'll say he got it. For the people that are in the comments.
I'll screenshot my cash app. I'll screenshot.
Okay, so we've already agreed, right? We all agreed. So Rasta, go ahead. Sorry, I had a call. Rasta, go ahead and make your grand exit for the final time.
As soon as my cash app ring, I'll be getting up out of here, going to the Super Bowl party.
We gotta pay Rasta to leave.
Right, that's right. He's in the house right now.
Yeah, like that nigga. Like, yeah, I'm not nigga. No, that nigga been
So that's
fucking
where the
for a year.
confusion is coming in now. So
Hold on, Mojo. Use this attorney. Use this attorney, Mojo.
Excuse me. One
Oh
moment,
no,
please.
I need my money.
Rashta is in your house right now in another room, refusing to leave.
Yes, Bella.
Yes,
the motherfucking cops and get that motherfucker out of there.
Here,
Listen, I am the roommate. I am the
call mistrial,
roommate.
Miss Bella. Miss Bella, I call for a mistrial. She's bashing my client. At this point, she's actually housing him. She's trying to say that he's breaking the law while she's actually.
No,
this
I
is
didn't say
manipulation.
he's
That's fine.
Breaking the law.
I
He had to
said,
drop off that D.
I
No,
said
no,
the
I'm talking
original.
about the
Hold
laws of the
on,
land of
don't
Bella.
stop. You
Okay,
don't listen well. The
this is
original
ridiculous.
agreement was that we were going to meet at the Walmart. Do y'all recall me saying that?
Is he at your house or not?
Please be quiet. You're not
Okay,
good at being an attorney. This is all very corny at this point.
you're not good at
I
not getting
already
caught.
said the original
Fuck
agreement
are you
was that we
talking
were
about?
going to meet at the Walmart for him to get his things, and I was going to pay the money when I got my taxes. So please pay attention. Instead of meeting at the Walmart, he showed up. See how he's laughing because he thinks this shit is funny. He's so antagonistic. It's not funny. He's a narcissist at his finest.
Do the heart. Connect the heart for me.
Zia, I have a question. Why you just don't call the police to get him out your house? Simple.
Okay, one thing, okay, that's a good question. It's not so much that I hate him. It's just that when he gets on these lives, right? It's Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, really bad. Because on these lives, he's doing all of this, right? All this laughing, it's all so fun and games. And then off the live, he's like, "Oh, babe, come on now. I'm just being Rasta. I'm just being Rasta. You know how we are. You know I love you. You know we're gonna be a family. You know I ain't letting you go." So it's just so fake. It's just so fake. So I'm like, hey, look, you're not going to keep getting on here and then trying to reduce me, but yet you keep showing up and then blowing my phone up and ready to crash out if you think I'm seeing someone. Let's just be done. We've already agreed to the terms and conditions. Rasta, regardless, you're going to get the money that you don't really deserve. I'm willing to pay for it. I don't even want anyone else to pay for it because it's my stupid choices. I'm taking my accountability. I will pay for it and be done with it. I'm just ready to be done.
Okay, is it my turn? Because at the end of the day, we was literally having a recap about my ex. Zia came up here and centered herself like she always does. Because we was talking about my brother, and then it got into my brother saying that he think Zia promiscuous. A lot of people says the same thing, but she want to blame me and take it out on me because of something that my brother said. And the only reason he got that idea is because when I wasn't fighting her. When she was kicking and punching on me because I gave the dancer $10, she started smiling in my brother's face, touching him on his thighs, talking about how he's this and that. And she told me out her own mouth.
He is such a liar.
Hold on.
Why would they kick me out the club if that happened, Maurice?
Over talk me? Why
wouldn't I get kicked out the club if that happened?
Okay, host, I'll go on mute if you're gonna allow this.
Go ahead, Rasha.
Now, like I was saying, she told me out her own mouth, and I swear on my everything. I swear on my niece. She said, "I like your brother more than I like you. He has better communication skills." I swear she said that same night that she fought me in the club. Then I found out 3 days ago that they've been having secret conversations on the phone. She only told me that she talked to my sister. Only 3 days ago when she said my brother made her cringe was when I found out they was having secret conversations on the phone. And I swear on my niece. And I land with that.
You are such a liar. You should honestly be ashamed of yourself. That is
all right. So real quick,
this is disturbing at this point.
Zia, hold that thought. Drop what you want to add.
I had a quick question, Bella. What is she? And I'm sorry, I'm a little late, but what is she returning money for? Is my first question, and then I have a statement. What is she returning?
Okay, so I could answer that real quick. So Rash's truck got stuck in the snow. He had to pay a toll place to get it out. Whatever. It was $275. He cleared up the number. She said she was willing. That's what he claimed. But it was $350.
But why does she have to pay it?
Exactly.
She don't have to. She said that she felt bad for what happened, so she wanted to help him out by giving him at least $150 for it.
Okay, so we just finished, and I'm gonna say this right quick, and I'm gonna get down out your panel. We just finished hearing a PhD woman with a GED man in poetic and Slim, and now it sounds like we're hearing that shit again. Ain't no real man, ladies, is gonna require you to take money out of your children's mouth. Did I hear you say you have children, right? Because you were talking about a place.
Yeah, I have one child.
Okay, is your child there now?
No, he's not.
Okay, good. Because I was going to say, it seems like a toxic atmosphere for you to be having your children with. And ladies, when you said that this man crashes out when he thinks you're messing with somebody, and you not been seeing men take out women and children that you shouldn't even want to be around a man that is so toxic? Even if you're triggering him to be toxic, it's dangerous to you and your child.
No,
we need to think more.
Not physically, but
it doesn't matter if he crashes out. Real men don't crash out like that. They know how to communicate. They have emotional intelligence. So if he crashes out, the term you used was crashes out. So crashing out is not something nice. Crashing out is not
She
something
lies.
to
She
be
just
played
proved
with.
that she's a
Even
liar. I
even if
never
Look at your
crashed
even if
out.
toes.
I never
even if
You
it's
crashed
just
in
made a
out.
post
words,
about it.
ma'am, it
No,
always starts
relax.
with words. Even if he crashes out with you in words, it always starts out with words before it goes into anything else. So you need to think wisely. Is this a person? He won't even leave your house. A man who cares enough about you will leave your house even if he understands that y'all are just in a bad space right now. He doesn't want it to be volatile, right? Y'all can disagree and argue or whatever, but if you ask him to leave, a real man would leave. Y'all have to learn how to understand how masculine men look. And just because they real red pill, what I found out is most red pill men, and I don't know if he is, but I'm just saying the image that red pill men portray is not a masculine man. That's all I'm telling you, young ladies, and even women in my age at over 50 still fighting over some weak dicks. We just heard Poetic say that
Weak.
his dick is limp. Not you. I'm talking to
My
somebody
dick.
else.
I'm a
His dick
roster.
is limp, but yet she's still in
I'm a
love.
roster
Ladies,
man. What you
what are we
talking about?
doing?
You're
You're a
right.
Ma'am,
bum.
I am a
You're a
roster
bum. You're a
man.
motherfucking
Ain't
bum, nigga.
nothing weak
You a
over here.
bum. Because when a
Ain't
woman
nothing,
asks you to leave,
ain't
nigga, you
nothing
go.
weak
You're
over here,
proving you got
ma'am.
a weak dick,
You don't
bitch.
even
You're
know
proving
me.
it. I'm looking at you.
Ma'am, you don't even know me.
So I want to say this to you, Zia. As a survivor of DV, this is not cool, right? It starts like this. It starts like this. The ending is not cool. It's not. You're sitting here and just listen to me because I once was in those shoes. Making excuses for why you don't want to get him up out the house. I asked you, why you not calling the police? You said, I don't hate him, right? That's an excuse. That's an excuse. Baby, take it from somebody who had a black eye and my eye was fucked up. This is how it starts. If you really want him out, get him the fuck out, pay him his money, and leave him the fuck alone. But as long as you keep opening the door for him, you're opening up TikTok to sit here and pick you apart and for him to get online and disrespect you the way he's doing it.
Can I say something?
Yes.
If y'all don't see how Zia is the problem in this situation, y'all are crazy. She up here gaslighting y'all. You got almost 1.5 people in here, and she up here gaslighting all of y'all. This woman opened the door for this man. She get on here. She love Rasta. I don't know how y'all can't see this. She opened the door for him, but she disrespectful. She around this man, brother. She going out with another man
Then
and
leave. If I'm so
watch.
horrible, why
No,
keep
no, it's my turn.
coming?
Can I get a
But
timer?
hold on, Zia. I want to be fair to the panelists. Go
Because you
ahead.
get on here every day and make Rasta look bad, and he not the problem. You are the problem. You are
Did
the
I hear what
gaslighter,
he just said about me?
ma'am. You get on here, you call Rasta when he in different places. You tell him to pull up, and then when he pull up, you make him look crazy. You make him look like the bad guy. No, it's
Did
not
you not hear
Rasta.
what
It's
he
you.
just said about me?
Listen, you the one who get up here
Look,
and give
Mike.
him the platform to do this. You the one. If Rasta try to leave right now, you gonna stand in front of the door and not let him leave. That's on God.
I'm literally saying go right now. I'm
No.
literally hold on. Because
I mean,
what
no, we
you're
could
not
test the
gonna
theory.
do
Y'all both on camera. We could test the theory. Y'all both on camera. You can walk to the
exactly,
front door,
Bella.
and
Exactly.
we could test the theory right now. Rashtra, you willing to test that theory?
As long as I get my cash app, ring a ding ding.
She don't owe him nothing. That's what doesn't make sense. This man want her to pay for something that she's not obligated to
She
pay
do
for.
She
owe it.
And
offered
Okay,
to pay.
it
ma'am,
doesn't matter. A real man
ma'am.
don't need
It's
to take
not
no
your
woman money,
turn,
especially when she don't owe it. You
ma'am.
acting like he left her $40
She
on
does
the
owe.
nightstand.
She does owe. What
He
are you
don't owe
talking
him
about?
anything.
Let's finish out the goal. We almost there, y'all.
Y'all
We almost there. Less
weird.
than 1,000.
Okay,
Can
Y'all
at
I?
the end of the
50-50 ass
day,
niggas.
I
ma'am,
just,
at the
Bella, can I
end
say
of the
something real
day,
quick?
Oh my goodness.
it's two people
Yes.
talking.
Divine, shut up. Zia, I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on now. Don't start with me
You
now.
need to put it all on the table. I understand there are some things that you don't want to put on the table because of some fears that you have, but extortion is illegal. I'm gonna just say that, and you can read in between the lines. I'm not gonna put your business out there because it's yours, and I respect you enough not to do that. But extortion is something that he can be incarcerated for.
Not me. I got the best lawyers.
I just wanted to, you know what I would
What
love?
is she being extorted for?
Well, hold on, Divide. 1 second,
I
please.
mean, she posed that. What
Divide,
was she
can
being
you be
extorted
mine?
for?
Wait, extortion's involved?
No, I'm just saying. Bella hit the nail on the head. We're both on camera. You know you're gonna get it regardless.
I don't know that.
Rasta, you know you will.
You
Even
lie
when
so much.
Rasta, you know that you will.
You lie so much.
So
But if
you're
you
trying
have
to
the
hold me
best lawyers,
accountable.
you can sue her for it. You got the best
Listen,
lawyers. It's on
And
camera. You can
why
sue
would
her
I
for
get
it.
on here and lie and say I'm gonna do something and I'm not gonna do it?
Because you did last night. You was like, oh, I'm gonna send you pictures of my outfit, and you ignored me and blocked me. So you a liar.
Because I didn't send you pictures of what I wore out to
No,
an
because
event.
you didn't keep your word. Be a woman of your word, like I'm a man of my word.
You're not a man of your word.
Of course I am.
You're not a man at all, sir. Nothing about
Ma'am, you
you
don't even.
spells man.
Who are you?
I'm looking
Who
at your
are you?
behavior. Men
Nobody
don't act
knows
like this,
me.
lady. Y'all
Oh my
have to learn
goodness.
Ma'am,
how to identify
you
men.
don't even
Men do
know me
not
to
But
have
act
Dr.
like
Drop,
this.
Dr. Drop, she's with him. You stop with that
It
real
does
man
not
and all that stuff.
matter.
No,
I
but
understand.
this
I
is
know what
not.
I need to
No,
tell her
you need to
too.
stop with this. Listen,
I know what I need to
you're
tell her
fighting,
too. But he's
darling. You're
not a
Dr.
man.
Drop. You're fighting for something that has nothing involved
It
with
does
you.
not matter. That
Yes, it
doesn't make it
does. What are
wrong.
you
That's what
even
I
talking
do.
about right now?
I fight for shit like that.
No,
I
this
fight.
ain't
That's
this.
how.
No,
That's what I
okay.
fight
Defending
Let
for.
me ask you,
somebody
Dr.
who
Drop.
don't want to
Who
be
opened the
defended.
door? Who opened the door, Dr. Drop?
Just go. We can make it very simple. You're going to
Yeah,
Yes,
get
you
women.
can.
somebody
But
that I
Dr.
Women.
Drop,
don't
who opened
know
the
and
door for
just
this
be
man?
If I could
gone.
answer you, let me answer you. Women open the door for their abusers every day.
Okay, so
Oh my
Every day they
God.
do.
then don't stop taking it
Every
out on
day.
him. You gotta
I'm not
speak. You
taking
gotta
it out
speak
on
to
him.
both. No,
What am
you
I
gotta,
taking it out on him
Dr.
for?
Drop. You
I'm
gotta
saying
stop
he's
with
not a
this real
man.
man and all that kind of shit.
He's
Cause
not a man. This is not how
no,
masculine
that
men
is a man.
behave.
She is a woman.
He
That is a
no, he's
man,
a
and she is a
male.
woman.
He's a
Regardless
male.
of how their
He's a
behavior is,
male.
that's
He's
still
not a
a
man.
woman
He's
and
a
that's still a
male.
man. Stop it.
He's a male. He's a
Stop it.
male.
She's a
He's a
female.
male.
What the fuck are we talking
He's
about right
a
now?
male.
She's a male. She's a female. He's a male.
Ladies,
He's
let me
still a
let
man and
You
still
can
a
say the
woman.
same
They're not
exact thing for
children.
Zia.
ladies, let me tell y'all something.
Men,
You feel
men,
safe
and
around
people, ladies,
masculine
stop
men.
listening
They
to
bring
other
out
women
your
who cape for other
femininity.
women who make
Masculine
bad
When
men
y'all are
decisions.
bring
Call
done,
out the
out
bad
your
when y'all are done,
decisions.
can
femininity.
I say something?
Call out the
Masculine
bad
men
decisions.
brings
Listen,
out your
I'm not
femininity.
here to defend him or her, but the
Okay, well,
hypocrisy
that's
of this
not
shit
what
is
happened. That's
crazy.
not what her message was. Maybe you just got here.
No,
I'm
no,
not
no. I've been
sure.
here. I've been here.
Okay, so
People in
what
the
is it
comments
that
can
you're
tell you
not
I've been here.
agreeing with?
But
I'm
what she's
confused.
saying about him right now, doesn't need to be said.
I
Bella,
can
I
say
just want
whatever
to
We
I
can
point out
call
want to
out
say.
Divide
how
has
Who the
some
both
fuck are
y'all
you?
have
emotions
bad
that's
Who
involved
behavior.
in
the
the
fuck are you to
Both
dick
situation.
of y'all have
divide? You
bad
don't tell me
behavior. We
what I
can
need
call
to
that
say.
out. But
I'm
for
gonna
her
say
to
what the
keep talking
fuck I
about a
need to
real
say.
man,
That's right. He's not a
this is
masculine man.
crazy. That's stupid.
That's not the. If okay, so
That's
is that
you're
how you
talking
act
crazy
too?
right now, Dr. Drop.
Is
That's
that how you
crazy.
act too? Is that how you act if
Oh,
a woman asks you to
now you
leave?
want to put all that.
If a
Listen, woman,
woman is a very simple question.
you couldn't
It's a
qualify for
very
shit.
simple question.
You couldn't qualify a goddamn thing.
It's a
Just
very
because you
simple
got
question.
that DR whatever in
It's
front of
a
you, we don't give a shit about
very
that.
simple
You're talking
question.
crazy.
It's a
Stop
very
with this
simple
real
question.
man shit. You're not
It's
a
a
real
very
woman.
simple
You're not a
question.
real
That's
woman
fine.
then.
That's fine. It's
Okay,
a very
cool. So
simple
then we can move
question.
on with it.
It's a very
Listen, I
simple
didn't come up here to
question.
argue with somebody
It's
that
a
listen.
very simple
Here's what I want to
question.
know. Here's what I
Would
want to
you
know.
not leave a woman's
Are they
home
current?
if
Y'all are currently in the
asked?
same location right now, right?
Would you not
Roster's in
leave
a
a woman
room,
home?
and
That's
you're in
what
the
I
living
thought.
room right now, right?
Yes.
This is
So
why
Zia,
men act
here's
this
what you have
way
to
because
Zia.
other
Here's what you
men
listen.
don't
Bella, can
call
you
it
please
out.
delete her, please?
It
I mean, not
costs
delete her.
$25.
Mute
It
her.
costs $25. Be the
$25.
masculine man
Listen,
you are and pay
hold
up.
on. So
It's
I'm talking to them right
$25.
now. I'm talking
Oh,
to
it
them right
doesn't
now.
matter. Send the
So
$25.
Zia, y'all are in the same location. Y'all in in the same roof right now, right? So, like, to be honest with you, you've got on here several times and told the world that y'all are done and all of this kind of stuff. But yet we're here right now. This man is in your spot. So you have to take accountability and stand in the kitchen that you keep allowing him in.
I agree.
You keep opening the door for all of this stuff.
Yep.
So listen, whatever it's going to take.
we're making
y'all, hold
agreement.
on, Zia. Let me just say this. Whatever it's going to take.
I don't listen.
Hold on.
Oh
Zia,
my
listen.
God.
Whatever it's going to take for y'all to truly be done, because we've heard that this is the final time. It's been the final 700 times. So listen, you got to just cut your losses. Give him the TV. Give him whatever it is that he says he wants from you. Get him out of your
I've
place.
already conceded to that divide. Did you not already hear me say I already agree to that?
I say something after the
Hold on,
really
Dre.
quick.
I've already, hold on.
He doesn't have the money right now.
Do it right
He
now.
doesn't have the money now.
Divide. I don't have it right now to
He
give
doesn't
it
have
like
it. Why don't you pay it?
That's why I said he has to wait.
So he's gonna stay there until she
So
pays
yeah,
him
that's what
the
he's
money she
saying. He's
doesn't owe
saying
him.
he's gonna wait until he gets his money then.
But it's not his money. Do you understand why she's giving him money
It is
to buy?
not money. What are
It's
you
not his
talking
money.
about?
His
Ma'am,
car broke
It is
down.
his money. She committed to it. That's
It
why
does
it's
not
his money.
matter.
It
So,
said
so
yes.
you as a
And
He's
man,
holding me accountable.
listen, hold on.
for
She
a
stood on business and
so
said,
you as
he
a
stood on business
man,
and said, because I promised it to him, I'm going to give it to him. That's
you as a
respectable for
man,
her.
so
No,
you
that's
as
a
a
gift.
man,
You're not
Dr. Drop, you got to be
entitled to a
quiet.
gift. You're not entitled to anything.
No, he's
Can I
not
say-
entitled to
That's
anything.
me doing
But
something
you
to be
promised
generous.
him.
Okay,
He's already
and
gifted.
I
You
bought
told him
you
to
No,
do
say
no,
something
no,
real quick?
no.
I bought the
Can I say
Be
something?
quiet,
to be
Maurice.
generous.
Be quiet.
What the hell?
He already
Everything that I
gifted me
do
the
is to be
television when I
generous.
moved
Okay,
here.
and you
And
gifted
now
me
you're
the
mad.
Topman.
No, the only
Oh
reason why
my
you asked
God.
for it back is because I went out with someone else.
That's
Now
a
you're
lie.
saying you want
That's
it
a
back.
lie.
what the great
That's a lie.
divide,
That's
what
exactly
the
what
big
happened.
divide is doing is
Can I
up
say
here
something, Dr.
championing for a man who won't leave the woman house
When did
until
you
he
hear me
pays
So
champion for
wait. Can I
150.
say?
You're
I know
speaking.
You've
y'all
You're
been
not
speaking. You're
arguing.
championing
talking
Can
for
I
crazy.
him,
say
Has
one
sir.
thing
anybody
though?
heard me champion
You've
for
been
Can I
him?
say
yes,
Has
you
one
anybody
have.
thing?
heard
You've
me
been
Yes,
fighting
champion
him.
divide.
for
We
You've
him?
been
have.
fighting
Yes,
him
we
for
did.
Can
him.
I say one thing though? Because
When did y'all
y'all
hear me
y'all about
champion for
y'all are
him?
about to yell and make this
Y'all
y'all own
need to get some
problem.
real men up
Y'all
here
are
to
about to.
handle
No,
all
I
of these
just
you need
men.
to
Dr.
grow the
Drop.
fuck
Can
up.
These
I?
men
One
are
box
these
at
men are
a
weak.
Grow up
time so
too.
we
Bro,
don't
can
get no
I just
boxes
finish?
for
Th-
I know
kids.
y'all
Get
about
some
to
real women
internalize
These
in
their
here.
men, these
issues,
are not
bro.
men.
They always
Let
These
me
are
claim
answer
not
Dang,
y'all.
men.
real
Hold on.
men,
Let me
One
say
but don't know
something.
bite
what a
at
don't
a
even know how to
time so
deal
we
with a
don't get
man.
our
Let me
stuff
can I
taken.
just finish? Can I just speak real quick,
But
please?
Dre, hold on 1 second.
Oh my gosh.
Please, 1 second. We already made the agreement yesterday with Fleshy. Maurice, did we not? You broke the agreement. We already had an agreement. You broke the agreement. So now that we're posing a new agreement, you're still finding a reason to not follow through. But then you're trying to reduce me to being a nothing ass B. But yet I'm trying to make an agreement with you right now where you
I never
can't break
said
it.
you was a nothing ass B. I never said that.
Well, that's how you talk about me. That's exactly what you do.
That's not what
So,
I said.
So I
uh,
just want to say this. I want
so
to say.
let's just stick to the agreement. Maurice, can we just agree to be done indefinitely right now? That's all I want us to do right
Where
now.
is my money?
Zia,
Go
Zia,
Can
ahead,
I
Dre.
wait? Can I speak, please?
Go
I've been
ahead,
waiting.
Dre.
All right, so because I know that y'all do this thing on this side of TikTok where y'all internalize other people's issues and then start arguing with people because y'all feel other people's pain and y'all want to put yourselves in their shoes and shit. But the reality of it is that both of y'all are right. Divide is right, and you're right, Dr. Drop. He's not a man for not just leaving the fucking crib. That's not man shit. A grown ass man would just cut his own losses and get the fuck out the house and move about his day, whatever he got to do to figure it
thank
out. That's what a
you.
man would do, right? But Divide is also right because Zia did let him in the house. So both.
It's her.
Right. Give me a second, man.
Hmm.
Both things are true, but y'all about to argue for no fucking reason when the real problem is these two people. These two people are toxic. It's not one or the other. It's
We know
both.
I
that,
said
Dre.
that to
Right.
We
him
know
Okay.
too.
that.
All right.
We
Everybody's
are
done.
both horrible,
Listen.
toxic people. Agree.
That ain't what
It's
Dr. Drop said. Dr.
listen.
Drop
You're a
told
It's
us
liar.
I
that
Yes,
am.
I
I'm
did.
very toxic.
listen. I would
Yes,
like
I
to.
did.
No, you didn't.
I'm not about to
Dumbass.
yell with people 30 years my senior. Please just let me finish, gang. I'm not about to do this. Like, just let me finish. So again, like I said, these people are toxic. As much as Rost is over there laughing and shit, Z's over here on live. Like, we have to at some point just like we have to put our hands up and just give it up. That's the reality, bro. This shit is not gonna work. There's not going to be no solutions. There is not going to be no help. They're going to be here tomorrow in the same way that they are today. They're going to be here next week in the same way they are today. They're going to be here next month in the same fucking way. So y'all keep trying to internalize their issues. They don't even have real fucking issues. This shit is not real, gang. Like, y'all gotta chill. That's all I'm saying. Y'all gotta chill. Like, y'all arguing with each other over two people that's laughing. That's going to probably go out to dinner later tonight. Like, come on, bro. Just chill.
Dre, you're saying that it's not real, but a lot of us women have been in these type of relationships relationships before, and I did come up here and address Zia. And Zia, the only thing that I have to tell you is what positive you think can come out
But
from
Dr.
this
Drop,
relationship.
can you?
Hold on, I'm not
I'm sorry.
talking to you right now. I'm talking to Zia. If you please allow me to talk to her. since that's who y'all want me to talk to. Y'all don't want me to talk about
We don't want you to
how
talk to anybody.
emasculated the
Yeah, and when you talk,
Rasta
you
is.
ain't got to
Let
talk
her
about
Dr.
none
Drop,
of
you're
that,
talk.
not
Why
bro.
are
You
you
realizing.
don't tell me
doing
who I
that?
gotta talk
No,
to.
no. What I'm saying
If
is
you want to stop it,
you're
pay the
jumping.
$25.
You just told us you.
Pay the
She's
$25.
not talking to you, Dre. She
Pay the
asked me the
$25.
question. I don't understand how you're going to interrupt her when she's not talking to you anymore.
Thank you, Zia. So Zia, tell me, what do you think is going to come out of this relationship? That I don't see a future where y'all just mend everything and then y'all live happily ever after. You have to sit down with your own mind and a pen and a paper and say what's good, what's bad, and what's worth me sticking around for. It doesn't sound like that. You are a lady with a man laying up in your house who wants $150 and you don't even have the $150 to give him. But instead he should know and understand your financial situation with you even saying that. You literally admitted to 1,000 people that you don't have $150, and a man is demanding it from you when he should be trying to consider that and leaving your home just for the
Ma'am, you
sanctity
got
of
it.
your peace of
Hey, hold
mind.
on. Real
It's
quick,
You
guys.
should
not
I
do it
want to
for
hard.
your
say,
peace
I'll
of
say
Doc-
one thing
mind.
in defense of Dia. People
Doc-
telling her to call the police. I believe they're in South Carolina. I work in law, and at this
Kalani,
point now,
stop. Please drop her out of
Hold
her
on,
question.
Dr. Drop. Oh,
Rasta
oh.
has
Absolutely not.
I
water,
think
Keep
right?
Dr. Drop.
talking. No,
So he
absolutely
cannot
not.
like
Stop,
call the police on
Kalani.
him
But who
if they're
wants
not
a
No,
doing
man
you
who
anything.
keep
pisses
But
trying to
in that
Dr.
make
Drop,
this
can you
bed?
more
just
and
listen
more
to
and
us for
more.
one
We're trying to
second?
come to an
Who
agreement.
wants a
Stop
man
trying
who
to.
pisses in their
No,
bed? Y'all
please
defending a man
drop
who pisses in
her.
the bed?
Please
Dr.
drop
Drop,
her.
I
Listen,
just think
you
I
I
do not
think
want
have,
to hear. This is weird now.
This is a
Stop.
man who pisses in the bed, and y'all
Dr.
fighting for
Drop,
a
ma'am,
you're
man to
you
be
jumping.
have to
pissing
Stop.
in a
have
woman's
Oh my
bed.
data.
God,
Bella,
bro.
please.
Listen, Dr. Drop, all we trying to tell, all I think me and Divide are trying to tell you is that you hopping into the situation a little bit late. Like we haven't seen this shit all play out
I don't care what you're
1,700
saying.
times
I
now.
don't care what you're
So
saying.
you're trying
I
to
haven't
jump in and
seen it.
be like a justice warrior, and there's no need to do
That's
that.
who I
She's already
am.
had
That's who
100
I
justice
am.
warriors. You're
I'm
not
talking
helping.
to her. I don't
You're
care.
not. You're feeding into
I
the
don't care
attention
if
that she
I
Yeah,
don't care if
wants.
I'm
you're
the
feeding into
You're
100
the
at
not
one.
helping
toxicity.
anybody.
I
You're
don't care if
feeding
I'm the
into the
Gosh,
100 of
you
toxicity
niggas
one.
are
every
not
time.
activists. Stop
I
doing
don't
that
Yes.
shit. Like,
care.
come on,
I
Well,
don't
bro.
then
care.
we don't care. We
We
don't care
trying to
about
help
you.
you
We
to
don't care
Well,
what you
get the
understand, and you
fuck
say.
don't even
down
want to
then,
We're gonna talk
the
understand.
about you.
divide.
We're gonna
We
talk
ain't
Dre,
trying
The
to
about
fuck
you.
help
down
you to
then,
Dre, be
understand, and you don't even
get
want to
quiet.
down.
understand.
If you don't
Dre,
care,
be
how you
quiet.
expect us to
Like,
care?
what is
I don't
wrong
care
with
what you
y'all?
care about,
Well,
and
I don't
We
care
are
what you
telling
don't
I'm
you,
care
not
we
about.
know
talking
the
to. I'm not
If
talking
situation.
to
you
you.
don't
I'm
Dre,
not
care,
be
talking to you. So why
you
do you
don't
quiet.
have
care.
to
Well,
care
we're
about what I'm
talking to you and
saying?
we're talking to them.
You a grown ass fucking man,
Yeah,
and
you're
you
a
won't
grown
let a
ass
woman
woman.
speak to
So
another.
you still haven't
You
proved anything.
you
You're just
won't
feeding into
allow
the
a woman.
toxicity. You keep encouraging these women who make bad decisions.
How am I encouraging her when
All
I'm
you want
telling
to
her
do
to
is talk
stop
about
making it?
him.
I'm
All
telling
you
her to
want to do is
stop.
talk about him.
Dumbass, I was talking to her, Zia. What
No,
the fuck
no,
is you talking
you've
about?
been.
I was talking to Zia about.
Him. It's a real man shit.
All
Like
right, so
you're not
listen,
being the same
slow
way.
down. Because what the bailiffs is about to start doing is clearing out the boxes one by one. And once they start clearing out the boxes, y'all know what time it is. That means we're about to wrap it up. So slow down. Y'all been doing good all day. Relax.
Bella, is that a beauty mark perfectly centered, like right on your
Divide need to
face?
be
That's
telling
crazy.
Ross to
This
stop
shit, bro.
pissing in the bed.
Like, this nigga not
Divide need to
Like
tell
serious.
it's like
Ross to
right perfect. It's like
look how he's
perfect.
talking about another woman, but
He's
he's
No,
not
sitting in
no,
another
serious.
woman's
I didn't
house.
say
It does not
listen,
matter. It's still
ma'am.
disrespectful. Y'all need to
Can
be
we
telling
give her
Ross
a
to stop
timer?
pissing in the bed instead of talking to
She
me.
needs a timer. Can she please get a timer? Thank you. Now, at the end of the day, see, that's what I'm talking about. I can't even say something about a beauty mark. I didn't say she's the most gorgeous woman I ever seen. I would literally hold the door open for an old lady at McDonald's, and then all of a sudden I'm a cheater. Like women like Dr. Drop and all of this possessiveness, that's toxic. Like you gotta stop condoning that behavior and
A
pushing that
man your
energy
age
on.
pissing in the bed is what's
Ma'am,
toxic.
okay, where is the
What the
data?
fuck
So
are we
I will. All
talking
right. So hold
Okay,
on.
about?
I will
where
say
is the
this because I
data?
ain't gonna lie. Jay has been so patient. Jay Ease, he has been waiting for a while, y'all. Jay, I would like to hear from you.
Hold on one second, Bella. It looks like I'm I'm about to get it, roster, so we can go ahead and wrap it up.
Oh,
Okay.
Hold
275.
on,
So
it looks like I'm about to get it, so we're about to wrap it up.
make
wait a minute. Hold
make
on,
sure
Jay.
it's
Wait, hold on, Jay.
275.
Wait a minute. We
Yeah.
just got breaking news. Hold on. Breaking news.
Make sure it's
So
275.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, Rasha, you just snuggled up. I don't know what you're getting comfortable for. You might want to start, stretching.
Listen, if I get
They
the
say it's
two,
not good to
listen,
jump up easy,
if
so
I
just
get the
take these.
two, if I get the 275, I will go ahead and
You'll go ahead and do. Wait, Zia, what's the status?
Hold on, he's about to send it so we could go ahead and be done. And then
Okay,
if
so
this
hold
is
on.
the
Put y'all back
agreement,
up.
Super Bowl party
We
I
early.
want to
don't
witness
care
this
about
in
where
real
you're
time.
going. I
Hold
don't
on.
care about where you're going. Go wherever you want to go.
He embarrasses you online, Zia. I hope that's
Doctor, hold
enough.
on, love. Yes, and I'm with you, sis. If I get it and I send it to you, this is the conditions at this moment. As soon as you get it, you're going to get up, get whatever little item you have, an egg, a sock, get the PlayStation, and be gone.
That's
Agreed?
right. That's right.
So why you snuggled up extra comfy when she said she about to get the bread? Then you look like you
Because
ain't even about to get up.
Because
What's
he's
going
not
on?
going to
because
leave,
every
Bella.
time I come to Zia house, I get bubble baths, I get treated like a king, and I love being over here.
So um let's agree to 200.
No, 275 or I'm staying.
Do he pay rent
Listen,
there?
of
Do
No.
he pay for
course.
like housing or
Yes.
like
No.
Yes,
room
I
and
do.
No.
board?
Yes, I
No.
do. Yes,
No.
I do.
No. He does
Yes, I
not.
do. Yes, I do.
He's a
Y'all,
liar. He
y'all,
Well,
lies
I ain't gonna tell
constantly.
you what
Y'all
I would
can't see
do.
that he stay lying.
listen, believe
He's
whatever y'all
using
want to believe.
squatters right there.
Show the proof of any rent that you've
It's
ever
crazy.
paid. You should be able to show
All
that.
the money I put in your hand, you put towards the rent.
Oh, you're saying you gave me cash?
Of course.
Ooh, you need some mental help. You really
Whatever you
do.
say, Zia. Okay, who needs mental help? The man that gives cash or the woman that allows a man in her house that don't pay no bills? Who need the most mental help? The
He's
woman that's talking to
lying.
you for free? Hold on,
Both of
let's
you,
ask
but
the panel.
if you're a man, or why you're not
Ma'am, keep
leading? You're not
quiet, keep
leading.
quiet, keep
You're not leading.
quiet.
I'm not Zia, bitch. You don't tell me what the fuck to
Bitch.
do.
Oh,
You got me fucked
drop
up.
her. See, she
It's
cursing. She trying to
$25
flag the
hoe.
live.
It's
She
$25,
flagged the live.
bitch.
Hey,
It's
Bella, she's
$25.
flagging. She
It's
got flagged for
$25.
cursing.
We cuss.
Hey,
I'm doing
she
it
said the
softly.
B word and
Yeah,
the N word. She
yeah,
said,
let's try to slow it down.
yes,
All
she
I did, I
flagged.
didn't even get a chance to
$25.
take a bite into my lunch. Let's slow down. As soon as I lift up the fork, I said, "Oh hell no! Let me get back to the phone." Slow down, y'all, please.
Bella, I'm not gonna lie. That man not gonna leave even if he get the 275. He's not. Zia, he's not gonna go anywhere. You're going to have to do it the legal way. Whatever the fuck it is that he got on you that you don't want out, I would just say fuck it and put all the motherfucking cards on the table. That way he no longer has the upper hand.
It ain't no such thing because I'm not petty like that. I'm not about to expose anything
Thank you,
that
that
Zia don't
therapist
want. She's
Sitting
girl.
in
never
someone's
been that.
house who doesn't want them in your house, you're
It ain't
just
no.
as petty as anybody in the world, bro. Like, stop that. Stop trying to paint yourself like you a man,
They
bro.
flag.
Oh damn, Rasta, they done got you. They done got you. See, look, they on y'all
Mm-mm,
ass. Y'all better
mm-mm.
slow down. I told y'all. They on y'all
That's a
ass. Go
person.
ahead,
So
Jay.
That's a
yeah, so
person.
Bella, I I want to make it clear before I say what I say that I don't think I have anything in common.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know if y'all couldn't hear
Oh
me or not.
no, we
But
couldn't. Did you
okay,
get the
I
money?
apologize. I'm having. I don't know whose music that is playing.
That's me. But did you get the money?
Hold on.
All right, so okay.
No, I can wait. I have no problems with waiting.
Thank you, J.E.'s. Thank you, J.E.'s.
Child, this done got sticky.
Oh, it's not me sending the money. I just want to make sure she got the money. I
Oh, I
mean,
thought he sent
hey,
the money too. I
oh
was like,
He said,
wait
"Now
a
no,
slow
minute.
down."
oh
Don't.
no.
He said, "I ain't
Hey,
saving nobody."
I just realized what that sounded like. No,
Yes.
All right, Zia. Nope, we can't hear you, Zia.
we can't hear you.
Can y'all hear me now? Okay,
Yes.
thank you. This is what we'll do. The moment I get it, I'm going to send it to him. This is my terms and conditions. He can, I can record or whatever. He'll leave, and then we'll just be 100% done. It'll be the final chapter to this fucking nightmare. And and then if he tries to pop up or call or break the agreement, I feel like he should pay the money back to whoever sends it. Can we agree? Do y'all think that? I think that's reasonable because
No,
I don't.
That's not a term of agreement. That's a third
no,
Do
party
you
it's
mind
agreement.
not.
turning off the music, love? It's like drowning
And
out.
you know what, Zia, I have no problem with doing that, especially for what I'm about to say. The only way this is over is if Rasta decides it's over. And I think we see that.
Oh damn.
I think we see that. I don't fuck with men like Rasta at all, but he has shown us over and over again, because this ain't the first time, that he wins in this back and forth every time. Because he don't have to force his way in the house. He don't have to spend any money, although from what I've learned, he do. Cool, I guess. But he's gonna come back over and over again. We're doing all, you can pay this man more than a 275 and he'll be back at the end of next month. We know that. In fact, there are people in the comments who are saying now that the money is probably going to be split between y'all, because this is likely an act, because ain't no way nobody is continuing to purposely deal with a person like that. Rasta
Exactly.
knows you in a way that apparently none of us know you. Because at this moment, you're trying to build a contract with a man to get him out of your house, not a house that y'all share, not even a dwelling that y'all just happen to be a part of, that nobody has no control over. If it was really enough to say this is enough and I don't want to deal with you, we'll be like, hey, bro, I will give you more than that money, but regardless of that money, you're going to get out of my shit today.
Okay, so one, that's not an act, and two, I just got
Okay.
the 200. Rasta, come here, please. Let's agree to the two. Let's agree
He's
to the
not even,
two.
he's not, excuse me, you all, he's not going to even leave because an hour ago she agreed to meet him at Walmart. She never said he was in her house. I put in the comments, I said he probably sitting in her house now because he said, I effed her. I fucked her at 8 o'clock this morning, and I am again. She's gonna run me some bath water.
He's a
I
liar.
said he probably in her house right now. She did never stated that he was in her house, but then you are finna take someone's money to try to save you, and then you probably gonna split it with him. He don't have to leave. He doesn't have to be on your lease. If he's been in your home more than 30 days and he presents a piece of mail that has been at your house more than 30 days, you have to go to court and file an appeal on him. Quit coming in here trying to prove something to the world. You don't have to prove nothing to the world. You have to prove it to yourself and save your own self from this sorry ass, disrespectful man. But at the same time, you just disrespectful and trifling as him. Let's keep the shit real. Okay, you ain't gotta have to
Thank you.
be no doctor to know this
Thank you,
shit.
Granny.
You have to be an individual, a human being that was born here. Your mother gave birth to you, not to be sitting up paying some bill for some nigga and let them buy your TV. Buy your own shit. And then you keep allowing him to park his truck and he got stuck in the snow and didn't even ask you to come over and you volunteered the money. That's some crazy shit. He's sorry and so are you. So
Thank
now what
you.
both y'all
Thank you
gonna do
so
about it?
much. I
Let's forget
appreciate.
Thank
about
you.
all the
Thank
other
you.
million
I
people that's in
Appreciate
disagree
here.
with
you.
Wait a
that
minute, let me
because
let me finish
Thank
because I
you.
asked you a
Here
question
come
because
Dr.
you didn't
Drop.
answer Bella's
Here she
question.
come, licking
So
her
what
pussy.
are you gonna do about it? What are you going to do about it, Zia? These people sitting in here arguing and fighting over you. Everybody made good, valid points.
I'm
I'm
ready to
not
be
finna call him
done.
no
I'm
bitch
ready
and
to
out
be
his
done. I
name.
don't know you. I'm ready to be done. Please stop talking.
Why?
Stop.
Why?
I'm
Is it to
talking. I'm
prove
responding
something?
now.
Because
I'm responding
you
now.
were just
I'm
with him at eight
responding
o'clock this
now.
morning. So
I'm
how are you ready
responding
to be
now,
done? Because
Granny P.
everybody jumping on
I'm
your back. That's full of
responding
shit.
now.
Y'all,
Now
she got
I'm
some growing up to
responding.
do. Don't
I'm
send no money to this
responding.
little girl.
Go ahead and land that plane. I'm responding. I'm
Well, you go ahead and
responding.
answer Bella's
I'm
question because she asked you
responding.
a question an
We
hour
can do this
ago and
all
you
day.
haven't
I'm
answered it yet.
responding.
Okay?
I'm
Well, you go ahead
responding.
because I don't
Now
argue with
I'm
kids.
responding.
I'm just making a good, valid point.
Nope. Let me respond. So, like I just said, Granny, thank you. We're coming up with the agreement in terms
Is this
right
some
now.
bullshit? What did
Well,
you
then,
ask
well,
Bella
bye,
an
Granny.
hour ago?
Running off that child to the
Answer Bella
down.
question.
Go ahead. Say whatever you want to say. I've heard it a million fucking times. I got 200 now. I'm ready for this man to be gone. And I'm glad I'm here today so we can all watch and see exactly what's going to happen moving forward. So again, thank you for the same opinion that I get
With
every
somebody
fucking
your
day.
income
Thank you
tax
so
that
much,
you work
Granny.
hard for
Thank you,
you and your
Granny.
child.
Thank you,
Girl, you
Granny.
better wake
Thank
up
you,
and
Granny.
smell every
I
cup of coffee
appreciate you,
everybody
Grandma.
drink.
Thank
You
you,
right.
Nona.
I
Thank
am that
you.
granny. I'm always
Thank
be
you
that
so
granny
much.
that
You are the
mama that
sweetest
everything.
grandmother at that,
Okay,
too.
but
You're
what you
very
need to do is
sweet.
take heed
You're
and
the
listen.
sweetest grandmother I've
Take
ever met in my
constructive
life. You're
criticism.
so sweet.
There are
Thank you,
women.
Granny.
All that
There are
sarcasm
women this
shit
happens
don't
to
roll
all
well
the
with me.
time.
Okay?
And even there are women this happens to all the time, and even red pill men talk about it. Why can there be, GED women with
Doctor, you can sit up
PhD?
and talk
You
Ma'am,
about this man
caping.
all
ma'am,
you
Dr.
don't
Drop is
want, baby.
interrupt
caping.
me,
She takes
please.
You're caping.
accountability for
Ma'am,
Good, J.
herself.
Bill.
I never
You
said
can
anything
say,
about her
You're caping heavily.
accountability. I'm talking about the vulnerability of women, and men know how to take advantage of the vulnerability of women. That's why women
This
continue
is
to
just
end
not
up
that
with pookies.
situation, though.
Sir,
Yeah,
he's
this
a
is not that.
pookie, and this is
This
a
This
isn't
beautiful
this
woman
that.
woman
who
is strong.
ended
This
up
is
with a
smart.
pookie.
education don't
They
mean
have
shit
to
if you don't use your
uh,
common sense.
identify
Right now, you don't have none
that
because you not even looking at the big picture,
these
doctor.
men
You about just as
are
stupid as
pookies.
she
Your
is.
mama stupid,
Thank you,
bitch.
Granny.
We can
Your
Yeah.
mama stupid hoe.
Bella, can I just
Don't
say
call
something
me
real
stupid.
quick?
All right, so wait,
Bitch, you don't
wait,
know
real
me.
quick, y'all. Hold
you
on,
can say
drop.
what you want about my mama.
Drop
You
it,
can say
Granny. They
what you
said it's
want about
glitching, so hold on. Just one moment. They said it's glitching, so this is why I need y'all to put a pause. Everybody engage with the likes, please. Let's push.
she weak.
Ma'am, respectfully. Ma'am, one moment, please, because they're saying the live is glitching down there. So this is that we take a moment, pause. Thank you. I need y'all to continue to. Oh, dang, they reported you anyway. But engage in the lights real quick. Let's get some power taps going. Thank y'all for helping with the goal. Let's try to slow it down. Again, we already witnessed last week. They will take the boxes. They will take the boxes. They're not bullshitting. Let's engage.
Okay.
Power likes.
Dragging with a face like this, lady. Please don't tell me you gonna drag me. Please don't ever open up
Who is
your mouth
that?
about that's that lady Granny. Bitch, is you cool? Don't ever talk about you gonna drag me when you walking around looking like you got one foot in the grave.
Well,
Drag
she looked
yourself
like your
out that funeral
sister.
home, ho.
Y'all favor a little bit, so I
Bitch,
don't.
you a lie. Don't play
Mm,
with me, Mad Day.
y'all look alike
Cause
to
you could
me,
get drugged too,
so
bitch.
y'all drag me. Y'all look
Shit.
alike. Y'all look
They
like y'all
been
could be
dragging you all
cousins.
week, ho.
Y'all look like cousins.
Shit. Bitch,
Mm,
and she look like your mama.
okay, she look like your cousin.
Shit. A far step from a mama, bitch.
All right, let's try to take it easy, Glock. I mean, girl, I said Glock. Drop. Try to take it easy. Just relax a little bit on the language. Slow it
Bella,
down.
I just have a question for you. I don't really, got anything for anybody else. So, what you think they gonna do tonight with the 200 when they go to the Super Bowl party? That's all I want to know.
Well, technically, he never said they was going together. He said he was going to
Well,
leave.
the scam works together. Her keep letting him in. He keeps going over. So it's all a scam in one. So you think they gonna, have a good old time with the Super Bowl
First of
money
all, the
tonight?
person who sent $200, I just sent it back. So stop. I don't need to scam anybody. Please don't mute me because don't allege I'm scamming anybody out of anything. I just sent the money back. He can come up for himself and say that.
Well,
Okay.
I just said it. He didn't need to come up
Well, it
because that's
doesn't
what we were
matter
saying
because
in
you
there.
don't know.
I
Yeah, be
just did
quiet. You don't
though.
even know what you're
I just
talking
did
about.
though. I just
You're
did though.
corny. You don't
I
even know
just
what
did
you're talking
though.
about.
I just did though.
Just be
I'm
mad on
corny.
another day.
I'm
Be
corny,
mad.
but
Just
you're
be
letting a
mad.
man in your house that disrespect you and he all comfortable in the bed. But I'm corny, girl. Please.
Oh, okay. Oh, they must be arguing right now, y'all. Put them together.
That's not a scam. That's vulnerability. Men
That's a
takes
scam to
advantage of
me.
people's vulnerability all the time.
When you see
This
it
is a
over
This
and
is
over,
not
scam.
it's a
anything new.
scam.
This is a scam.
Yeah, Dr.
Exactly.
Glock,
It
why don't you
definitely
Like
is.
snap
you,
We
that
done
you
up
seen
just
it
and
over
new to
and
the
explain
over.
where's
situation
her
thinking
bad
you
behavior
matter.
too?
Like
Like,
We
Lots
chill.
done
of
seen
women
this
have
over
been
and
in a
over.
him.
predicament where they
You're
can't
new
Okay,
to
get
the
shit
She
out
on
of
his
their
here's
situation.
what
house.
side.
I'm
Why
gonna
you
do.
speak on her?
Hold on. Stop. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and don't play with me. I'm going to hold on.
Well, I'm gonna drop down while she come up with a lie for y'all. But have a good day. Have a good Sunday, Bella. You look good, girl.
Oh my
I
lord,
think many
today.
Shut the
women
fuck up.
I think many women
What you
can
say, Trey?
speak on
You said
having
you
this
all right.
experience with men before. There are so many women who have had this experience with men. I don't know why it has to be seen as a scammer.
You the type to watch a woman slap the shit out of a man and say, "Oh my God, he hit her." Like you
No,
gotta stop caping.
I'm not the type
You
to
gotta
do
stop
that.
caping.
I'm not the
You
type to do
caping
that.
heavy.
You can
Like
ask
you
me who
just
I
new to
am.
the
I'm not that
situation and you
type. It
don't
does
realize
not
how many
matter.
times they've
When a
done
woman
this.
asks my
Oh my
sons,
God.
if any one of my sons will not leave a woman house when she asks them to leave, I will drag him out. Because one, you don't know if that woman will call the police and have you locked up, or two, if that woman gonna pull out something
You
on
need
you.
a cape
So
and
he
you
needs
need
to
a
also
nickname.
protect. He needs to also protect himself. I teach my sons how to protect themselves, and that's staying away from situations like this. I'm sorry if y'all mama's not doing that.
She might be in the Super Bowl because she playing quarterback for this whole situation.
Playing heavy, nigga. She
What are
might be
y'all
Drake
talking
May.
about?
Put a
Yeah, because
cape
I'm
in
And
it.
I'm
then
more of a
you,
man
God.
than you are,
It's a
Big
missing
Divide.
element.
I'm more of a man than you are.
you definitely manly.
Yeah,
You
I
are
know.
definitely
I'm more of
manly.
a man than you are.
But you could
Unfortunately, a
never be
lot of
more
women
man than
are.
me.
You
But
get
that's okay. Don't be mad at me because
She Dr. Cape now.
I get more women than you get men. Don't be mad at me.
you
Okay.
bragging.
Don't
You a
be mad
hoe.
at me because
What's
I
to
get more
brag about
pussy than you
that?
could ever get, bitch.
No man at your age should be bragging about being a hoe. He should be bragging about.
No, a man at my age, the fact that he can have multiple women should be bragging.
No, he should
That
be
is a
bragging that
flex,
he's
woman.
able to take care of a family and be with one
Woman,
woman.
and that's the part of it.
Masculinity is
I'm
what
taking
is
care of
for one
household.
woman, not a
That is
plethora of
that
them.
is a flex for me, woman.
That is not a
At my
flex,
big
sir.
age,
They
I
only
can have
want you for your
multiple women
money.
and
They
take care of
only
household.
want you
That is
for
a
your
flex.
money. That's why you're
That is
single.
it's still a
They only
flex.
want you
It's a
for your
flex.
money.
Don't be
They
mad
only
at
want you
me.
for your
Don't be
money.
mad at me
That's
because
why
I
you
get
can't
women
marry
and
none
you
of them
can't
because
get a
they don't really
man.
This
want
about
you.
Don't be mad
They
at
child or
me.
only
this
want
about
you for
Zia?
your money. The big divide.
All right. It
I'm
looked
a chill
like the
Bella. I'm a
bail.
chill Bella.
Yeah. Yeah. It looked like the bailiff's trying to get y'all to relax. Okay. Zia. Oh. Okay. Wait. I see some movement going on. He grabbing his stuff. What we doing? What we
Look at
watching?
Bella.
You
Hey,
know,
listen. You
Maurice does
trying
a
to get
lot
through?
of fronting.
Hey, show
He,
him the
no,
camera.
we,
Show him the camera.
he does a lot of fronting. That's why I sent that back. Maurice doesn't want to leave. He's made that abundantly clear. So be quiet. Some days I definitely want him gone, and some days I want him here, and then some days I don't want to talk to him at all. It's a very strange relationship. I think most of it is a lot of trauma bonding from TikTok, to be very honest. And there's a lot of social pressure on both parties, myself included, him, because then right after this live, it'll be, I was just playing. I didn't mean any of the things that I said. You know how I feel about you, Zia. You know how we are. It'll never be over. We're going to be a family. We're going to have kids. We're going to do this, that, and the third. So it's at this point, I don't even know what to say. I'm just over
He
it.
playing Call of Duty or 2K. I'm trying to hop on with him.
Okay.
He's you couldn't find a word to describe the type of relationship.
Her
It's a
drop, you can
toxic
see that she
relationship.
don't care, bro.
It's a
Be
toxic
quiet.
He don't
relationship.
care.
It's a toxic relationship, Zia. And it's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse. So you have to wake up from the delusion that you're in. What it is a man who abuses a woman, then comes back and say, I'm playing. I love you, girl. How many times will it take for you to be abused?
Well, I don't
You're a
want
punching bag, even
to
emotionally.
Even though the woman says, "Okay, I'll let you back in again." Come on, Dr. Drop. If you were talking about both of them,
I'm
yeah.
talking to her, dumbass. I just told her
No,
that. I
you're
just
you're
asked
putting it
her how
on
many
Or
him.
Dr.
times.
You're
Cape.
putting it
I
on
just
him and
asked her how
excusing
many
her.
times will he have to be abusive towards her. I'm
Yeah, you're
talking to
putting it
her,
all on
idiot.
him
I'm
and making
talking to
excuses for
Dr.
her.
her.
Drop, if you care this
Let
much,
me
why you
talk
ain't
to
sending
her.
the 275?
I'm talking to
I'm
her.
going to pay the $275 because I promised it. I don't even want anybody to pay for it. I want to pay for it because I need to feel it. I want to feel it.
Just because she doesn't leave don't mean it's not abuse. He's emotionally abusing her and she's vulnerable to it.
Stop
Women,
talking
stop
like
giving
that.
You know,
yourselves
you're
to these
talking
You
like
have a
she ain't got
men.
PhD.
What
no say
happens?
so in this.
You're
Stop
She
coddling
is
him.
giving yourself
caping
to these
heavy.
men.
You're talking like she ain't got no say so in this. Like
She
she's
not an
not smart
adult.
enough.
Like, what
You're
the
talking to
I
her
hell?
like
know, and
she's a child and she's vulnerable and somebody's forcing her. No, This is what we're talking
I'm
about. You're
talking
not
to
holding
a
both people
woman.
accountable.
Can you
You're
weak
trying to
ass
you're trying to
hush?
put it on
I'm
one person
talking to the
and then
woman.
excuse
Can
the
you
other
hush?
person.
Divide, I
That's the
know I'm
I'm
problem.
talking
dumb.
to the
I know
woman.
I'm dumb.
No,
I
no,
know I've made a
you're
lot of dumb
not dumb. No,
decisions.
no, no.
I am
She's not gonna.
dumb. I'm very dumb.
You've made dumb decisions. You're not dumb. You've made some stupid decisions. You're not dumb or stupid. But what she's talking about, she's talking to you like you're a child and like you're
I'm
so
talking to her
vulnerable
like she
you can't
lacks
make decisions
self-worth
on
and
your own.
self-esteem.
You
I'm
made a
telling
decision
her
to
what she
unlock
needs
the
to be
door
doing as
and
a
open,
woman.
swing that thing open
I'm
and allow that
telling
man
her
to
what
walk
she needs
in.
to be doing as a
She's not
woman.
vulnerable. Stop
You
it.
stop trying to
No,
listen to
stop it.
women's
You need to stop
conversation.
it.
I'm talking to her
Did
like
she
she's a
unlock a
woman.
door? Did she
She's a
unlock a door and
woman.
open the
And I'm
door?
telling her stop opening the door,
No,
Does
you're not.
dumbass.
You're
doctor have a
saying, oh,
I'm
PhD?
he's
telling
so
her stop
abusive.
opening the
You're
door.
so
Does doctor
abusive.
have a
I'm
He's so
telling
PhD?
her
abusive.
to
This is all
stop
you keep saying.
opening the door.
Is that
Keep
doctor
Allow
just
a
for
underscore.
woman
She's
to
looks,
not
or is
talk
that
to
a
vulnerable.
real
other women.
PhD? No.
Allow a woman to talk to other women.
No,
You
you gotta talk. No, see, Granny was talking to her the way
You
she
think
needed to
women
hear
ain't
it.
talked to
You're
her? Her
coddling
So
her.
I don't
mom
care
has
how
been
You're
on
many
here
women
coddling
talk
her.
talking
to
to
her.
her.
Now I'm talking to her. I
You
don't care
haven't
how
heard a
many
Okay,
man
women
so
tell her
have.
what
getting
can you
Now I
coddled
say?
not
am.
but
What?
one time.
Now
Hold
I
on,
am.
Divide. Hold on, Divide.
Now I
Go
am.
ahead,
Hold on.
Tay.
I don't care
Hold
how
on.
many women
Because
have talking to
it
her.
don't
I'm
matter
talking to
who
her.
makes you more important than her mother. We've already spoken to her mother on here as well. So
It has nothing to do with being
Exactly.
more
what
important than
do
her
you think
mother.
that your statement is going to be any different from her mother or her best friend?
Okay,
Exactly.
so
Do
if
you
you
think
allow
a
me to
person that she
answer,
don't know is going to
ask me a
listen? No,
question, then
because
allow
you're
me to
coddling
answer.
her.
Ask me a question, then allow me to answer. So you said what makes my statement more valued than her mother or her best friend? It does not. But as many women as it takes to speak to her, that's how many women need to speak to her. Because the last woman you talk to may be the woman that enlightens your mind and you decide to listen. You don't stop talking because mama talked and she didn't leave. You don't stop talking because cousin, friend, sister talked and she didn't leave. You keep talking. Every woman who has been in a
Can't keep saying the
situation or a
same thing and
situation
they do
similar,
something
can
and they
you
don't do
allow women to
nothing different.
talk? You are
You
a
can't
hoe
keep
ass
talking to
nigga.
people
Can you
or
let
whatever.
women talk,
You can't keep
dude?
talking to people and they keep doing the same
Let
thing
it,
and
Her
expecting
but
land.
you're
something to
not
Just let her
change.
talking.
land
You're
divide.
not talking. I'm talking to women. Why you have to continue to be in women's conversation? You have all those women. I understand why, because you're DL and you use women to hide it. Because the way that you're moving, sir,
Yep.
is definitely signaling emasculated.
I'll be all that.
All right, so lap and come back. Just
Thank you.
ooh, my goodness. All right, let's put a pin on that. Zia, I'm glad you're acknowledging with us because again, we're new to y'all situation, right? But thank you for just flat out saying, you know what? At the end of the day, let me send the money back. I'm not ready. When I am ready, I'll know. And I can respect that. I think what the chat and the panelists and other hosts are just simply saying, they want to be left out of y'all toxic situation. So don't come to the internet, oh, y'all, he did this. He don't come to the internet, oh, she did that. They want y'all to deal with it in your own way because we're getting this over and over. Divide, he said, it's been the final time over several times. So if you have a pattern of, okay, I claim I want to leave, but then I really don't, you're sending mixed signals. So they're not wrong for feeling the way that
I
they feel.
understand.
I'm sorry, Bella.
100%
That
understand. And I've already made the decision that I feel like I definitely want to move back home to Texas. Not because I don't like Virginia, but I just feel like I feel like I need to be around my more family because I really don't know anybody here. I literally just go to work and I come home. Like I don't really have anybody. And I feel like once this is over, I feel like it's just time to go back to Houston, and get back to being familiar with things. Cause I'm still trying to adjust to a lot of things.
But the first step, you can adjust to interacting with who you want to interact with, being okay with being in spaces where you don't have to engage with him. You don't even have to acknowledge him, but you have to wean yourself off when you're ready to do so. That's it. But whatever changes you feel like you got to make, you do them. We can give you all the tools you need, but the tools are not going to matter if you're not ready.
And Bella, that's all I have been trying to tell Zia, and that's what I have been trying to tell other people too. But I understand where Zia is coming from. That's the only reason why I kept telling people stay out of their business, but also telling them to keep their business off the internet, because it is to the point where they traumatize everybody else right along with them, which isn't fair. So if y'all gonna be together, be together. Just be up off the internet with it.
But this is the problem though, Tay. That's perfect in theory. You're 100% right. What Rasta likes to do is like how he came up here. Oh, if I just want a promiscuous, a piece of vag, right? When you keep trying to reduce somebody like that, that's when the tension continues to boil, or his lack of accountability. I can definitely say I've made some really dumb decisions, like beyond dumb. And I know that, but I can say that about myself. I asked him, hey.
Don't say dumb, say unhealthy. It's just,
well,
that's,
okay,
I don't
let's
want
say
this for
unhealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's say unhealthy, right? But when I asked him, and he's like, we'll be better, we'll do this. Okay, well, do you see what you did wrong? No, it was because you did this, and you did that, and you did this. Oh, well, I'm going to go live, and I'm going to tell them this. Or I'm going to do, and then it's kind of puts me in a place where it's like, oh, here we go again. And it's kind of like a TV show you can't just cut off, because he loves the attention. When y'all start talking about the kitty shit, the Zia stuff, Rasta loves it. You see how he lights up he enjoys this. And so I feel like I'm always in a pull and tug kind of situation.
I don't enjoy it.
Okay. Okay.
I think that, Bella, to be honest, regardless of how people feel, I still feel like it's a very sensitive subject. Probably on both parties, you know what I'm saying? But I do think that y'all also have the ability to choose what to engage with and what not to engage with at the same time. If you're so tired of Zia and Rasta, stop watching the panels that they're on. Stop joining their rooms. Stop feeding into it. I mean, that's what happens to TV shows in real life. When people get tired of watching those shows, they get discontinued because the views go down. And that's how you get rid of it. If y'all are really that tired of it. Nobody can be really that tired of it, because even now you're so tired of it, but you tuned in, you your input
breaking up loud.
on. So no,
I can say that because I can't hear what she's saying, and I'm gonna have to very much disagree. I have to very much disagree, because Zia and Rasta know they felt that it could be a whole nother topic, and then all of a sudden the topic could be about them. So it's happened. So we're not gonna sit here and be like, oh, well, if you avoid it, how can you avoid something that's in every fucking room? How?
If you know you've made unhealthy decisions, then all you got to do is start making
Bella, I
healthy
just want
decisions
to
going forward.
apologize.
Hold on,
I didn't
Granny.
mean to come up and
No
disrespect
problem,
your
Granny. You're
panel.
being disrespectful.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought everyone was quiet.
That's great. Thank you. Zia, if you know you made unhealthy decisions, then you're going to make healthy decisions going forward. That's the first step in your acknowledgement. What you got to say to yourself is, why do you think he has the right to squat? And then the reality is, you got obviously landlord to tenant court that you can take that route if in fact it truly is. His presence doesn't mean he's a squatter. That's like a visitor comes to visit for a couple of weeks. Coming back and forth, there's no mail. It takes more than just mail. It's certain type of mail. His name's not on the lease. If money's been given as what it called generosity, that it's not a loan. There's nothing in contrast of you promising something and then change your mind. Agreements are breached all the time with people when it comes to verbal. Unless there is an agreement, then guess what? He could take you to court for doing that very such thing. The truth of the matter is that if you're going to take an agreement of some sort and there's going to be money in exchange, as you were about to do, make sure that your end of the agreement is fulfilled. You don't have to worry about him. He doesn't have to worry about you. I.e., if he's trying to move out, guess what? And he says he's going to move out, you don't give it. You don't pay before the service is provided. You pay after the performance has been completed.
So move out first and then do the payment, right?
Correct.
But I'll say that out loud. But there is a word for Rasta. It's a
Don't say what out
hobosexual.
loud. I'm sorry.
It's because he's in the room, is what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? But
No. It's a transparency moment. It's not a question of if he knows not. It's her choice. It's her life. They're not married. She doesn't have to submit to him, and vice versa. So if he's not going to uphold the agreement, then in turn, guess what? He doesn't get the money. If he's saying he really wants the money, then he'll fulfill the agreement. That's the duality of what agreement it comes. That's why there's
But I
transparency.
don't think the money matters. Like I genuinely,
I agree
yeah.
with you, but that is the true exposure of her recognizing that really he's saying he wants his money, that he's been disingenuous.
Just
So I just think that he's just a homosexual, right? So I don't think this is his first time doing this, and I think that homosexuals, from my knowledge of them, tend to tug on the heartstrings, but we can't, and that's why I was getting mad at the other lady. We just can't also deny that that Zia plays a part in it too, what she takes accountability for. But the next step after accountability is change. That's the next step. We got to move from taking accountability, keep saying that I did this, I'm wrong for this, I'm wrong for that. That's cool, that's nice, that's good. But that's the first step. The second step is now making changes. And it doesn't start with big changes, but it starts with small changes. Not opening the door, not allowing him to be in panels with you, not letting him be near you in certain spaces. That's the second step. So we got to get out of this accountability step, and we need to move into the change step. And then we can move into CFO step of actually moving completely away and completely silencing ourselves from him. It's that simple.
So, but Dre,
Unfortunately, he's in the
in
building
other,
right now.
let me say this real quick, y'all, and then I'm
hold
gonna
on
drop.
one second, please.
I'm
Let
gonna
me
drop Zia. I'm gonna drop. I just want to say this one thing. Even though it came to where you are, you have the ability to leave. You have the ability to exit. So whatever you sit in, wherever you sit in and you soaking it up and you saying, oh, we so tired of it, we don't want to hear it, we don't want to hear it. And I'm talking about the people on our side. If y'all are so tired of it and y'all don't want to hear it, if they come up on your panel with it, drop them. If you're in a room and they start and it wasn't like that before, leave. Pay to drop them. Like, there are ways to keep them out your space or to get out their space if that is what y'all really want. But at the end of the day, let's be honest, everybody's entertained by the crap.
Why in the hell, if you're in a space, you got to use your money for shit that you didn't come in there for? That makes no sense. Listen, they keep going around and showing up and stuff. People don't have no control over that. Everybody can say you get tired of it, just like y'all can say I get tired of hearing messy talk, but y'all keep staying in the same panels because that's where you want to go. That has shit to do with these two realizing that they're toxic for each other. They need to go their separate ways and stop involving everybody on the internet with it too. Because if they didn't want to involve us, they wouldn't come on camera. Think about this right now. They're in the same house right now as we speak. They both on online. They both on panels as if he's in Chicago and she's in Texas. This makes no sense. And we're acting like they don't want this to be seen online. But then we're supposed to be the ones that are disciplined and
okay,
we're such
please let me
adults and
say
stuff.
something.
And hold on, I got you because I do
You're
want to
talking
hear
about
from you.
morality.
But the
What you
truth of
talking
the
about?
matter is, they doing this and they're involving us voluntarily whether we want to be here or not. But then we can't have a say so on it. That makes no
You can
sense.
have a
We
say
can
so,
have a say
Divide.
so
No
on
one
it.
No
said that
And
you
open
I'm not
don't have
doors,
a
talking.
no
I'm
say
not talking
open
so.
about you.
legs.
I'm not
Oh,
talking to you, Zia. I'm
oh,
talking to the
okay.
people who are telling us that if we're so sick and tired of it, and then like we can't talk to you all about it, especially when people are starting cake for you and not address. Okay, both of y'all have issues and address that. But to get on one person and then make excuses for the other person, that does not help you, Zia.
Okay,
Because
Divide.
hold on, I'm gonna say this and I'm done. Because time and time again, whether I've been in there or not, I've heard people tell you, well, Zia, this and that, and this and this and that. And then you will take accountability. I made these bad decisions. But like Dre said, but when you keep opening the door, you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result, that is insanity.
It
So
is.
what we're saying to you is stop, not only take accountability, but the fact that he's in your house right now tells us you went and unlocked the door, you turned the lock or hit a button that unlocked that door. The door opened, he walked in,
Divide.
and you greeted him. So that means you have to deal with some things personally that says, why do I keep allowing this man here when I don't want him here? I don't want this anymore. That's what you have to do. And then he's not allowed to disrespect you on panels or anywhere else the way that he's been doing. Then you don't have to worry about that ever again. That's
And
what we're
real
talking
quick,
about.
no open doors, no open legs allowed. That's the
None of that
model you
shit.
need to keep. No open doors, no open legs.
All right. So
Stop
real quick,
accepting the lows.
Godo.
Oh, sorry.
No, you fine. But my bailiff, Alex, she has something she needed to say, and then I'm gonna allow Zia to respond.
Bella, thank you for letting me up. Hey, panel. Hey, common cousins. I just think after listening for so long to it, everybody at this point play a part. The commentators, the comment people, common cousins, the panelists, you, everybody and their mama do. I've just figured the bottom line is, as common cousins, we play a part because we still engaging in this. And then for her as a mom, she's still dealing with it. And then he's still there, bumming it out. You know what I mean? And then everybody else got their own 2.2 about it. I just think that at this point, it becomes redundant. She's going to do what she think is best. We only have to pray for her healing, and that she wakes up and does what's best for her. We can try to beat it into her 24 times, 25 times. She don't clearly want to leave right now, to the point where she can get up and go right now or do whatever, call the police, remove him. That's not her choice right now. She's talking it out with y'all. He's still sitting in his chair in the back. I mean, nothing's changing, and this has been about an hour. They've been discussing money. I just think it becomes a point to where it's like you're trying to help out your sister and your cousins from getting out of a situation, but you have to love them enough to not keep trying to badger them. You have to let them leave on their own terms. Drop can come up, I can come up, Poker can come up, anybody can come up, Tasia can come up, but she has to be willing to leave on her own. It does not matter. I don't know, how old are they? Are they like 23, 22?
We don't do personals, love.
But everything y'all telling us is personal.
But I don't do that. I don't put certain information like that out.
But everything else is okay? I'm not being sarcastic.
Well,
I'm
you
just
are,
asking.
because if I'm saying I don't want to do that, you got to respect my response.
Understood. Okay. Well, anyway, outside of everything else that y'all shared with us personally, I think that at this point, I think that Zia, you deserve better. I think that he deserves better too for himself, and I think that the both of y'all need to just kind of take that step, especially with the kid being involved. I know they said it's not his kid, but it's your child, and I feel like you, as a mom, should want better for your.
Okay. So
This all over the internet and going on for hours and hours and hours. I just don't think it's helpful for you.
yes, thank you. And my son is not involved, but okay.
Well, ultimately, your son is involved because he has to deal with your emotions and how you carry yourself. So he is involved. The things that you're put through, you bring that home. You bring that energy back to your child. So it actually does affect your child. That's how that works.
My son no longer lives here.
But you still talk to your son. And so whatever you're dealing with, your energy, it goes back to your child.
Came up here. If you don't want to hear what I have to say about me, you're arguing about me to me. You're not going to know me better than I know what my life looks like in myself, respectfully. So I don't know how you're going to justify arguing with someone about themselves, a person that you don't know.
I wish you would give this energy to a man that's disrespecting you instead of me. You have more energy for me than you do the man that's disrespecting you. You should really calm down. I didn't even come up disrespecting you, Zia. I didn't. I was very kind to you. But I was very kind to you when I came up.
When people say, hold on, Zia, I've yielded. But when I'm trying to respond to you talking about me, you should have enough decorum to say, let me stop and let her respond since I keep going in on her. But you
think this is me going in on you? I'm actually being very kind.
I'm not having the respect to allow me to respond about myself.
You know what? Go ahead, Zia.
You keep going.
Go ahead.
This is what I want people to remember. Social media is great, and sometimes it's very horrible. And unfortunately, because it has become such a fucking spectacle, which I did not anticipate at all, which is why when we first got together, we were not public. And then when we did become public, it's almost like it was just like a rush of so much attention and positive and negative. And sometimes it's like people are always saying, y'all are good together. Y'all should work this out. Y'all should try to fix things. Then we'll talk about it and talk about how we can be a healthier couple for one another. And then here comes the negativity. Oh, you did this on a live. You did that. You did this. You did that. So then it keeps fueling this back and forth crazy nonsense because we met on TikTok. He used to come to the panel, so our relationship always involved y'all. Even before we were an item, we've always been together. So we're used to getting on TikTok. We both love TikTok. So it's very challenging to separate it now because we all started together here. And when we did go public, I said, I'm going to be very honest and transparent with people about relationships because I don't like it when people get online and post these fake happy pictures, this fake happy story, and their relationship is horrible. So I said, if we're going to go through something, we're going to be honest about it because I'll be transparent. I have no problem with being transparent. That's why I own my shit when I do something that doesn't make sense and say I do make a lot of stupid decisions. Now, the other issue that we have is...
So wait a minute, so y'all moving like E. Kane and them? E. Kane and Chris? That's kind of like y'all thing? E. Kane and Chris without like the physicals or...
You know who that is, babe?
Oh, girl, yeah. E. Kane and Chris is... Yeah, they interesting, but go ahead.
Right.
Continue.
So when people are like, oh, y'all love it, but you got to remember, this was always our dynamic. So the problem that we have now is, oh, I'm going to get upset with you and I'm going to go live. I'm going to get upset with you and I'm going to tell them this.
I never did.
You do that all the time.
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't answer the phone? Well, I'm going to go live.
I never did it.
More, don't make me pull up the text messages. Don't make me
It doesn't matter. It happens, right?
Okay, so then it becomes...
Can we get the 800 and the likes? 800, y'all. Let's push. Thank you.
So now it's become almost like TikTok prison. Because then it's like, I'll go live and tell them this about you, Zia. Oh, you don't want to answer the phone? Well, I got to talk to somebody. Maurice, you just told me that the other day.
But I don't do it.
But you just told me that the other day. You always threaten to do that. You always threaten to go live. You don't want to answer the phone? Well, let's see what TikTok thinks. Let's see what TikTok feels about it.
You threaten to give your pussy.
So stop. What are you talking about?
You threaten to fuck somebody.
That's all he's worried about is who I'm sleeping with. That's all you're worried about. That's all you care about is if I'm having sex with somebody. That's all you ever care about.
We both make threats.
So I thought you said you didn't. So thank you for being honest. So then it's like, okay, well, damn. Do I want to deal with more public humiliation because I didn't answer the phone? Now you're going to go live. Now you're going to tell people certain personal details about my childhood or whatever the fuck.
I never said that.
Well, certain things you have said online about my childhood. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You weaponize it. I try to tell you stuff and then you go live and then say, and that's why this happened and that's why that happened. And it's like, well, damn, I didn't want everybody to know. I came to you to talk to you about it.
Okay, victim.
So Zia, you've opened up Pandora's box, and now there's been no boundary set onto what is actually allowed to be online. Is basically what you're saying.
Exactly. So then it's a power dynamic. Now it's a power struggle. Oh, you did this, you did that. Oh, I bet you don't want TikTok to know this. So it's like, well, damn.
Now that sounds like reason enough to say, you know what? I've got to move forward, move on, because I can't trust anybody, whether you're on panel or not. I wouldn't want to be with anybody who's going to breach any information I share with anybody.
That's the missing link, man. That's what this nigga be doing, man. He be holding shit over like he got something on to threaten to do shit and expose and embarrass on TikTok. It's all type of shit. I ain't gonna get into it. She know how this nigga move. He done tried it with motherfuckers. And when the moment she really feel like explaining herself, a lot of the shit that don't make sense to y'all is gonna make a lot of sense on why the fuck this shit is going like that. This nigga, he a piece of shit when it comes to the shit that he doing behind the scenes. And I ain't gonna be the one to front run this shit, but whenever you ready, gang, to be real and explain this nigga for real, it's gonna make a lot of sense to y'all. And that's all I gotta say.
So in other words, you saying that she's stuck. And the only way she cannot be in that predicament, she has to be willing to expose it all.
Not necessarily expose it all, just walk through the door of truth.
But what it is this, right? Let's just say, because you have a very big platform. Shout out to you. Let's say we're best friends, right? Before your platform grew. And now we fall out. And your friend is like, oh, I wonder if TikTok wants to know this about you, Bella. Ooh, I wonder how the people will feel if I told them that about you, Bella.
Audience, who want to tell her?
Regardless.
Happened to her before.
But this is the thing, though. But this is the thing for me, right? Because I'm really just a basic regular person who just has a lot of relationship issues, and we're very toxic for one another in the sense of we push and pull each other in relationships. Like, we're not together, we're together, we're not together, we're together, we're not together, we're together. So we don't have any security in the sense of we're just stable, right? We've never been stable. It's like a ship at sea, constantly up and down, up and down. But when somebody does say, oh, I'm going to tell them this or I'm going to tell them that, it puts you in a weird place because I've already feel like I've already shared way too much with y'all.
So no. So okay, Zia, let me give you a tip. And I'm just a creator. I'm not considered big, small. I'm just a creator, right? And not even a creator, just a live host. Respectfully, can't nobody weaponize nothing against you unless you allow them to. Every detail you could think of that a person could use to hurt a motherfucker, I've been there. And guess what? Who still show up on Sunday? You can't let people weaponize you against you. Bitch, I had to live through it. So who the fuck are you to tell my story? Okay, you told it. Now what happens next? Besides people still going to show up and fuck with me anyway. You have to have that demeanor though, Zia. Whether he could put out everything about you and then guess what? Niggas still going to fuck with you, period. But you have to own your control, your power. You're literally telling us in 4K that he has power over you because he indirectly might be weaponizing some shit. Fuck that. Rasta, I don't know if that's the situation, but let's say that's the case. You take your power by saying, put whatever it is out there, I don't give a damn.
You heard me talking.
She's a liar.
Tell me what I lied about.
She's a liar.
Tell me what I lied about.
Man, he lying. He done tried it.
Tell
Man,
me
he
what
tried
I
to
lied
put me
about.
something about her and thought I was gonna be a bitch ass nigga
He
and do
been
shit
fucking
like
with
that.
Mr. How much they've been texting on the back end. I never complained about it. They've been telling each other that
Why is
this.
he leaning over her though? This is a
Hey,
lot.
Roscoe. All right,
This
so
is so
talk about the
much.
video you sent me and
This is
said
This is
everyday
really
you gonna
John.
corny
send
at
this
this
to her
point.
job to get fired then, nigga.
Why? Look
All
at
right, let's
this.
keep
Like,
it
and she
real.
wanted me to be quiet.
I'm the only one.
She wanted me to shut up,
Rasta,
and this is
let
how they
her.
act.
See this?
But
That's
she
what I'm
wanted me to be
saying.
quiet, but this is how they act.
Yeah, I try to speak life into
Rasta.
her. She like this shit.
I've never even met him.
Child,
I've never met him.
Bella, who
That was
next
better
on the
reaction.
docket? Cause
How much show her his dick like he did
No,
Kiera.
he did not.
All of
I
them, they've
told
been
you
texting on the back
he's
end,
lying.
but Roster's still fucking.
Stop
You're not
doing
fucking.
that.
Roster's still the only one fucking though.
Rasta, stop. He thinks everything. He's so fucking immature.
Brush them yellow ass teeth, man, my boy.
So the moral of so Zia, just at any point, did I say anything wrong? Do you feel like I'm
100%, Bella, and I appreciate that.
okay? So yeah, man, just
Right.
listen. I don't give a damn if he said that you used to rob banks back in the day. Whatever you did is we don't give a damn. We're telling you we don't care what your personal whatever he put out. They don't give a damn. They still gonna like you, Zia. They're telling you to your face. We still gonna like you, even after everything he think he gonna put out to discourage people from fucking with you. All he gonna do is send in a people to rally behind you and make them want to lock in with you more. But god damn it, you got to see
That's
it
what
through.
I've been
Trust,
trying to tell her.
bitch. No, I mean bitch in a bad way. I am a testimony. I lived it. I've been there. I sat in it. And they still here with me times 10. You can do it too, Zia. You can. But you got to believe in yourself. You got to want the power within yourself, Zia.
And then you find out who the real ones are. Because guess what? The real ones will stay with you and rock with you. And guess what? This is social media. People are going to forget. New people won't know. I learned some new stuff today that I was like, oh, I didn't know about that person. I don't know you in the past. So social media is going to continue to grow. Life's going to keep growing. Time will never stop. You just got to be brave enough to walk through that door and
That's
own
it.
it and start giving words and other people power. Stop saying we, say I, and take ownership of your own life.
Sunday to do it though, but I agree with everything.
Okay.
I know, right?
Let me just say, I really appreciate everyone, Bella, especially to you, and everyone, whether you agree with me, don't like me, I still appreciate it because I feel like sometimes I just want to talk and vent, and maybe TikTok's not the best place, but I feel like I get a lot of social relief from y'all. So thank you for having me, Bella. I'm going to drop and I'll see you guys in the streets.
All right, we'll see you in the streets
And
here.
be
Thank
careful.
you. And hopefully you took our words in. I hope you do take in what we said. At some point, you'll look back and understand what we were trying to tell you.
She get the. I know we had our disagreement, but I dealt with a homosexual before, and I got rid of them. I didn't care what they had on me. My life got to go on. So I hope she lived a life that she